he finally stopped by declaring war upon the rest of the courts, summoning his shadow mastiffs into the ballroom to begin a slaughter before simply walking out the back with that dark clothed nymph who is revealed to also be a shadow mastiff.
I'm good with dogs, everyone.
The party sprung slowly into action, saving some members of the ballroom, doing their best to sort of kill off these mastiffs before talking to Leanne, the leader of the Green Court, a very pleasant dryad who appears to be slightly older, if that's even something you can say about dryads. Before you were all told of a variety of items and places that you may go to potentially help stop this creature known as the Neo Count. You were told of the power of his true name and how it would be essential if you were to wish to bring him down. So the party decided to head to the mythic mountain of Lifieberg, as Darven had a personal calling there. You all headed out along sort of the edge of Brokenstone Vale, met and spoke for a moment with Dougal, the large werewolf that watches and resides over that area, before making your way to the mythic blind forest with its even trees. You all found that you had to all close your eyes and simply trust your movements to make it to the base of Lifieberg, where you climbed the mountain for a grand total of 9 hours, through which you came across 3 different stops along your way, each one presenting a new trial to each of you and either giving you some benefit, no benefit, or perhaps taking away. Until finally crossing that large lake at the top and climbing after having drunk from the bowl of water, of healing water, you found yourselves at the peak, where arranged around a central dais with a large hand imprint on it are 9 stone pillars, each marked with a rune, and an eagle statue off to the side pointing out off the mountain. Darven had begun to suddenly dance drunk on that water, and he began to kick up the dirt around these stones until it was revealed that this is in fact a runic plateau. Upon finishing and placing his hand, it was revealed that there was a large skeletal body underneath this sort of runic plateau, clutching a very, very large tome in its one arm, sort of close to its chest. And as you guys sort of stand there in awe for a second, you also begin to notice that the skull of this creature has been caved in partially. It appears to be a very old set of bones. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to observe the body and the tome closer up.
Sure. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
On the body, like any defining features I can tell from the skeleton. On the tome, if I can read it and if there's words.
Okay. Make a medicine check for the body.
What do I add to that?
Wisdom. That's wisdom based.
While he's doing that, can I check out these pillars?
12.
Sure. 12. It appears to be a very large humanoid. Proportion-wise, you're not entirely certain as to what this creature could be.
Okay, but like no super sharp teeth or like claw-looking bones?
Nothing like that, no.
Okay.
Very, very humanoid.
Is he as big as Darven?
No, far larger.
Is he twice as big, you could say?
No, far larger, I would say. You're not entirely certain of the exact dimensions.
Thick boy.
Anywhere between 1.5 to 2 times.
Ooh.
That's about 30 feet.
So what's this tome looking like?
How big is the tome?
Picking up the tome is actually 5 feet tall.
It's taller than Nina.
It's almost taller than me.
It's a very, very large book.
Yo, guys. We could cut all the pages out and hide Nina inside. Wouldn't that be the biggest prank ever?
So Jonah, what's on the tome?
Why would I go
You
inside
go
of it?
ahead and you pop up. You grab the tome, and you can see that it's bound in an old brownie red leather, and sort of the edges of it are all gilded in rusted gold, and it is latched shut with a big ol' sort of belt buckle, but then the belt buckle itself is locked as well. There's an actual padlock on it.
Okay, Jonah, I don't know.
Reading the tome, taking a look, it is a language that none of you read. I don't believe any of you know this language.
Well, is it common?
It is not common.
Then
You
I
could
cannot
say
read
it's
it.
quite uncommon.
Yeah, I would describe it as being quite uncommon. Yes.
Does it have any similarities to any languages we know?
Primordial.
Remind me what languages you guys do know.
I know
Primordial.
Elvish.
I know the base of Sylvan.
I know
Primordial,
Elvish,
Sylvan,
Gnomish, and
Elvish,
Common.
Gnomish. Bonk and Nina, the two of you recognize this slightly. This appears to be some mix of either primordial or dwarvish. You would place this somewhere along that sort of area, but you're not entirely certain.
Okay. Lynn also speaks primordial or reads it. If that
Okay,
helps.
he would recognize the same thing.
Okay.
Che.
If only we had a dwarf in the party.
Or an orc. Little known fact, guys, but orcs actually read dwarvish lettering.
Yeah.
Now
I
you
did
know.
not know that, Thade. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
So-
I'll do it. I'll cast Identify on it.
That works too. You go ahead and cast Identify, and the name that comes to you is interesting in that it's not any one specific name. As you cast the very spell, it sort of seems to shift with the nature of the magic, but you do get multiple names. The first is the Codex of Creation.
Great.
The second is the Tome of the Makers. And what it runs through is a variety of different names that suggest some sort of higher power or the ability to make something. It's as if the words themselves aren't translatable into a way that you could possibly understand or comprehend. It's simply sort of changing into a variety of words that skirt around its true definition.
So, do these kind of letters kind of look like the ruins?
They do look very similar to the ruins all around you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can we is there like a single ruin on each of the pillars?
Yes, there are.
Can I copy them down?
Sure. You can definitely do that. You go ahead, take out a piece of parchment and write down all 9 of those runes.
Darvin's going to mumble to himself, why do I know what the ruins are, but not what this is? As he's just gonna kind of mumble what the names of like each of the ruins as he's observing the book.
And yeah, you guys listen as he goes through the list of the names of these 9 runes.
Can I associate each name with each rune so I don't forget? Can I
Sure.
write it down?
Do you want to actually write them down or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever. Like if you're willing to give it to me later, then
You have written it down, so I'll give it to you later.
okay.
Jonah, how do the Fae react?
The Fae are not present here.
Oh.
They are not on the top of this mountain.
Oh, right. Funny iron or something.
Yeah, they were not in the blind forest, and they were not present on this mountain.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, good point. Is there any iron in this area?
Make an investigation check for me.
Or I guess along with that, any like a natural 20.
Nice. This is gonna be weird then. What is the total out of curiosity?
Perception 25.
Oh no, this is investigation.
Oh, investigation. No, it's 20. It's just 20.
20. Okay, you begin to sort of look around and sort of you actually dig up a little bit. And you get this weird inspiration that perhaps in a past life, you were really interested in geology, and that's kind of weird. But you find that the dirt here has this sort of red tint to it, and smelling it, it almost smells like blood. And so, extrapolating some information, perhaps that this place is very rich in iron.
Can I tap into my inner geologist? Can I determine grain size?
Grain size up at the top here, it is notably very small. It is part of
Okay.
like the dirt itself.
All right, Darwin, you ready to forge some iron?
And
Jonah,
any rocky outcrops nearby that I could
Oh,
observe?
plenty, so many.
What do they look like?
Most of them are fairly jagged. There is on the D&D boards, there is sort of a reference photo for you there.
Perfect.
Generally, most of the stonework is sharp and jagged like that.
Okay.
Are there vein? Or no, I don't know that there is iron in the soil, so I can't do that.
Jonah, on the body, is there like any rings, earrings, necklaces, stuff like that, or like in the place where he's resting?
Taking a look around, there are a variety of different items in the place that he's actually resting in. You take a moment to look over it, and there's a variety of just basic gold coins placed all around him. You go ahead and you take a look, and you find that there's actually 2 gold coins within the skull itself. And then, yeah, placed all around its body are about a total of what appear to be 6 different rings, and then 2 bracers, and
Yo.
what appears to be something around his ankle, a sort of ankle bracelet.
Yo.
So
Actually, wait. Pause. Nobody move. I need to quickly take this down for Batten. He'll be interested in this cultural shit. One sec. Let me make a list of what was here. Okay, go ahead.
After he's done that, I'm going to activate Magic Eyes and look at all the items.
They are all mundane, and they are all visibly rusted as well.
They're rusted, you say?
But
Funny.
this does indicate there was more of them. It also indicates that there was a dynamic culture. How did they die? Yikes.
Next thing,
At this point, Lynn looks over at you, Thade, and he just sort of like furrows his brows and he goes, "How are you like coming up with this shit?"
It's weird.
Hey, never look at
Lynn, question me again and I'll kill you.
Perhaps these were people. Perhaps these were like not Fae. Like, if it rusts, then it must be made of iron, or perhaps it's steel. Like,
using my enhanced knowledge of metals, what is the items made out of?
Do you want to pick them up and inspect them individually?
Respectfully, yes.
All right, you gently remove them and begin to look over them. Make just a general intelligence check and add your proficiency because of your knowledge.
Do I also add intelligence or no?
Yes.
Anyone have a pickaxe?
Good one.
18.
18. These appear to be a gold alloy. It is gold mixed with some other metal that seems to make it a little bit stronger, a little bit more durable, but it is fully rusted over.
I cast mending on it.
Does that remove rust and such?
I have no idea. Let's look.
It repairs. Break or tear? I think.
Okay, we'll Prestidigitation remove rust?
Hmm. I would say with a combination, specifically, we're gonna get a little chemistry. Specifically, since you're so good with lightning, Bonk, you can take some time, and with a combination of prestidigitation, mending, and your lightning affinities, you can galvanize these items and actually deoxidize them if you'd like.
Oh my god. Sure.
You go ahead and you sit down, sort of one finger on either end, and just slowly pulse some energy into these, and you watch as they sort of flake off gently. This is not at all how the chemistry works. Regardless, I think it's cool.
Got him, dude.
And what you're left with are some very shiny, engraved items. They've got a variety of writings on them that, again, none of you can read.
Can I record the writings down for Batten?
Sure.
Nice. Batten's the greatest.
So, is it the same around his ankle, like the gold little thing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
After
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
after doing all that, Darvin's gonna place the items back, and he's gonna take a look at the padlock. Like, well, what does he need to unlock that thing?
It looks like there is a key specifically that goes into this. Notably, it is a 4-pronged key.
So, is there a convenient 4-prong key within this thing?
Make an investigation check.
Is that wisdom?
No.
So it's intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, then that's a 16.
16, you find no key.
And Darvin's gonna tell the rest of the party that you need a 4-prong key to open the padlock for this thing.
Alright, hold on. I got this.
Do you have any 4-pronged feathers, Bonk?
Yes, I do.
Damn.
This
is why Vicky's in love with you.
Alright, Jonah. I pull out a magic feather.
Okay.
We out here.
And you're going to try to use your magic feather to unlock this.
Actually, I will be using 2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. Add your intelligence for this one.
Siak. Alright, guys, I hope I don't die.
Darven, come here.
19.
Hey. Can you make boom go underground?
What?
You know when you make your sword go on fire and then it explodes? Can you do that underground? Can you stab it into the ground and shoot it down?
I don't know.
He
I've
doesn't
never
have his
tried.
sword with him, right?
I've never tried. Why?
I don't know. There might be iron underneath us.
Okay, dude. Give me a minute. So back to what Bonk's doing.
Yeah. Bonk with a 19, you take these 2 feathers and try and pick this lock. But as you're picking the lock, you notice that it's almost like there isn't a slot for the feather to actually go in. Like there's no, you try and press the feather in, but it doesn't. There's no way that it fits. Even though it fits between the slits, it doesn't actually press in. It's like there's something blocking it.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Darvin's gonna ask Bonk to maybe check the where the guy's resting again. Jonah, do I have the ability to make a 4-prong key shape with my fire and have it not actually just explode now?
No, that's way too delicate of a spell for you. That you are not able to do that.
Okay. I'll
Perhaps-
check the body.
Perhaps in an
specifically-
attempt to protect this book, they buried the key elsewhere. Perhaps there's a city nearby with
Mm.
like
Nina
it's
brings
aid
up
if
a
there's
good point.
If there's iron here, then they must have forged it nearby. 'Cause-
Yeah,
That's true.
maybe they locked it for a reason.
Yes.
You know?
Well,
And like, if this is the Codex of Creation, I feel we should keep it hidden,
That's
away
true.
from the sight of he who shall not be named.
The good old prison pocket.
hell yeah, good old prison pocket.
Thanks, Bonk.
I don't think.
Good luck.
Doesn't work, but
It's 5 feet tall.
Yeah, your prison pocket's a little small for that one.
Hey, Jonah, what about my prison pocket?
No, it's 5 feet tall. It literally stands like
It
as
has to
tall
be,
as
like,
human beings do.
at least 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Actually, Jonah, when I was using match guys, did I see anything with the book itself?
Taking a look at the book, it's extremely magical, of course.
about the
But
cat?
notably, it is only abjuration magic, protection magic. That's the only
Okay.
thing you can see.
Okay, what about the
Got him.
padlock? What's with that?
It is all abjuration magic. That's the only thing you can see on this. The
So,
padlock
okay.
is included.
Huh. I wonder if I did counterspell on this. Anyways,
I feel
So
the
Darven
magic
asked me
on
to-
that is far greater than any of us have ever casted.
hey, speak for yourself.
Okay, well, here's the way I see it, guys. The book is 5 feet tall, right?
Yeah?
We
Most
have
books aren't even a foot tall. So the person that casts the spell has to be at least 5 times stronger average than we are average, because the book is 5 times bigger.
You know
that's
what?
how
I
it
agree with
that's how
this.
magic works.
No, that's exactly how it works.
Thank you, Bonk.
Jonah,
Also,
since Darvin asked, I'm gonna take a look at the body to see if I can discern anything myself.
Sure. If you want to look at the skeletal remains themselves, make a medicine check.
Oh, sorry, no. More like look for anything interesting, specifically in the mouth and along the gastro tract
Okay, make an investigation check then.
Or the prison pocket.
or the prison pocket.
Or it's-
24. No, sorry, 25.
25. That's fantastic. You don't notice anything along the gastrointestinal tract, seeing as it is also not there.
Got
But as you take a look around the mouth and the skull, you do find that there's a large piece of the skull that's missing.
Mhm.
Like it's all crumbled in on itself, but actually looking at the pieces, it seems that there's a piece that would take up a good portion of the forehead that is missing.
Okay.
Yo.
I think this
Yeah.
guy's a 3-head, guys.
So, Thade, what did you want me to do with the ground?
Oh, okay. Here. Come. Let's pile all this red shit together in a pile.
Okay.
Okay, let's make a pile. Now I want you to blast it with fire. The hottest, most fieriest fire that you can fire.
Let me
gonna say
get away from you, though.
So, Jonah, I'm just gonna hold my hands beside the pile and just put a high amount of heat, kind of like what I tried to
Fire.
do when I was doing Forging My Sword.
All right. You are gonna have to cast spells if you want to really get up that heat. Just putting it
many
out there.
spell slots?
How many spell slots would you like to burn? It's a pile of dirt that's red.
let's see the
I don't exactly. I would,
Darven, go boom!
I mean,
I'll use a single spell slot.
All right, you go ahead. Burn one of your spell slots. What are you casting?
The fieriest fire.
looking at things.
Well, after making sure we're away, I'll cast Pyroblast if you want to fire.
I figured that may have been the case.
Okay.
let me just back
Yeah,
off.
like
real quick.
I'm out of the way, making sure this doesn't do anything to anything else.
Actually, before he does that, I'm gonna leave an EMP egg near him. Just in case.
Darven steps forward, hands out in front of him, and as this plume of flame just erupts across atop this mountain, what's left behind is, you know, like pumice stone. It's
Mhm.
almost like that, but of this slightly hardened, blackened metal now. Not very much of it, just a little bit, sort of crumbly and very, very fine, but it is present.
Okay, can I look through? Is it smooth and shiny?
No, it is very impure.
Okay.
Nina is
And
going to go to the
What
edge of
happened to the red bits?
The red pits have either been incinerated to ashes or have somehow been transformed.
Okay. Okay. Black. Okay.
Couldn't we see something from the eagle statue?
Yes, following the line of the eagle statue, what was described to you was so resting on a nearby cliff is an eagle statue. Both its wings point out in front of it towards a black area of the forest that sticks out like a sore pustule amongst the lush rainbow vegetation of the Feywild. So it stands quite a ways off.
By any chance, would this area of forest is pointing at be near an area that could be considered swampy,
Make a perception check.
or at the end of a fork in a river? 11. 15, 6. Oh, sorry, 16. Perception.
You see no notable rivers. You don't. Here's the thing about the Feywild. Swamps in the Feywild could be like purple for all you know, and you are looking out at a vast array of rainbow colors, so you're not able to pinpoint whether or not there would be a swamp in any of this area.
Okay. That's fair. Can I keep in mind the direction from the mountain?
Yes, you can definitely do that.
Just for later, I have suspicions personally that this might be the blind forest. Or worries, you could say. So later on, if I could just verify that.
Sure.
Actually, John, now that we've checked all this stuff, I'd like to check like the eagle statue and all around, like looking at the ruined statue things.
Okay. Taking a look at the eagle statue, there's no runes on it. It is simply just a well-carved statue that appears to be from a single piece of stone. The monolithic, almost Stonehenge type things, the 9 of them arranged all around, have a brazier behind each that is lit, and then there is the single rune on the face of each of them facing the inside of this circle.
And then there's the dais with like the ruins and the big hand.
The runes sort of rim around the edge of it, and the big hand's on top.
Was the skull of the creature the only thing that was visibly damaged?
Make a perception check.
16.
One more time.
16.
With 16, there are visible marks all across the body, where it appears that the bone has been chipped or cut to small degrees.
Okay.
Make of that how you wish.
Okay.
Nina is going to walk slowly around the edge of the mountain, looking down it to see if there are any signs of like pre-existing cities and stuff, so, like areas where the trees themselves are slightly shorter, or if there's like larger clearings, kind of thing.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh, that's not a good roll. It's a 14.
14. You can't seem to find anything that would indicate any previous settlements.
I wonder
I
where they
guess-
would have casted the middle here.
I'm cold and I'm naked. Can we go get our clothes now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like it up here. I'll be honest.
What,
Just
you guys
picture
don't
it.
like you guys don't like freedom? And I'm gonna start to shake.
Jonah, I'm gonna
Okay.
put my hand back in like the center of the hand of like the giant hand and just kind of like look at it. Just like
Okay.
the size difference and all that.
You place your hand back and you begin to really look at it before you hear a and a grinding of stone on stone. Just this, and you watch as the roof over top of these skeletal remains comes back up again and closes off.
Hey, do we want to put that back? You know, for safekeeping. Maybe.
What? The book?
Yeah.
I also have this ring we could put it in.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. What if we put the book in my ring, and then we knock each other out so we all forget?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't.
Oh. No, that's too bad.
So, Jonah, just one last check. The ruins around the circle, they're the same type as the ruins on the statue, right?
On which statue?
On like the pillars.
The runes on the pillars are
Are-
not the same as any other rune that you have seen. They are each unique.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, if we start heading back down the mountain, I guess, to get this stuff.
Guess we're taking the book.
Yeah, hey Darv, did that song say anything about leaving the mountain?
I don't know.
John?
Jonah,
Hmm?
well, let me open the file up.
So that you can actually read it. Yeah.
Nina,
Yes, Thade?
make sure that I don't give anyone the book or tell anyone about the book.
I'll do my best, Thade. Like, I'm only
job.
so strong. Sasha will help
I-
me as well.
You're doing great. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks.
You can boss everyone else around if necessary. I give you
Hey.
permission.
No.
Nothing about leaving the mountain.
Well,
Alright, let's just
you guys, do you want to roll?
Jonah,
not
Darvin's
really.
just gonna start walking back down the mountain, book in hand.
Okay.
Well,
More like book
book
under
on
arm,
back.
or like book on back. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna be like examining it, you know, just like
Yeah, you can hold it in both hands out in front of you.
Yeah.
The first obstacle you guys come across is you walk past that bowl beneath the two stones,
God.
and there's a large lake in front of you.
Is the water cold or is it just water?
Dipping a finger in, it's chilly.
Just a little
Can we
bit.
walk
Like,
around
is,
it?
is that as chilly as it was before?
Not magically chilly, but enough that it makes sense that it's on the peak of a snowy mountain.
Can we walk around the lake?
Taking a look around the lake, you don't really see where the end is.
So, Jonah, do I have the ability to like go across without the book getting any water on it?
From what you know, this is a very deep lake.
Alright, I got this. Put it in my mouth, and I turn into a whale.
You shape your body and just turn into this massive whale, and you just open up your huge baleen-filled mouth.
Actually, depending on where he transforms, is he already across? Can we?
No,
walk
he's not
across
that
him?
large. It's a big lake.
Okay, well, I just carefully put it in his mouth, and then I'm gonna go onto his back as he swims across.
Okay. You
I
climb
gotta
up
get on.
huge ass whale.
Or in.
Uh,
I don't care.
Lynn hops on the whale as well.
Nina
Yes,
and
I can.
Sasha are
I'll
both
get
gonna
on the
jump
whale.
on as well.
Okay. You guys all get on this huge ass whale.
Hell yeah,
And
brother.
you swim on to the other side where you see the raven statue is still there waiting.
You guys know that Bonk
Alright,
could
guys.
just do that?
Alright, guys.
Yeah,
You gotta pull me out now.
I get off the whale and I take the book out.
No, guys, seriously. I need help. Can you pull me out?
Turn back, you idiot.
No, I don't want to get wet.
Turn
You're
into
already.
a fish.
What do you mean?
It doesn't work like that.
You'll be fine. You can get a little splash on you. You'll be good.
No, it's. No. Pull me out.
Um,
I
I'm
can't
gonna-
pull you
You're a
out if you're
whale.
freaking whale.
Jonah, I'm gonna continue going down.
Yeah,
Okay.
at this point I'm just gonna turn around.
Darvin just turns and walks away. And I
God
think
damn
Lynn watches Darvin turn and just sort of has like a hand on his hip as he looks at you, Bonk, and shakes his head and walks away.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Last time I ever helped you guys.
What?
Nina is going to just kind of look at the size of the whale and be like, "Do you realize I am like smaller than the fins in your like the thingies in your mouth?" Nina's gonna try and give like a tug, but like it does not.
It doesn't
It does not do
it does
anything.
not.
No, right as she tugs, I'm gonna turn back and do human.
Okay. Nina, you tug, and then suddenly you're not gripping leathery, wet whale. You're gripping just Bonk.
Yes,
Oh,
pull me.
she's gonna run
Wow,
away.
I didn't know you were so into the goose.
Nina's just going to
Yeah,
scurry off.
as we're walking down, Darvin's gonna kind of like say back, Bonk, do you like having people ride you?
Yes,
Hey.
but I prefer them in my mouth.
Ah!
Yikes.
Yeah, Nina's
Alright.
Nina's gonna run away even
You guys
faster now.
continue
Turn into a
walking
whale.
downwards.
Nina's like
Um,
running away from Bonk.
Okay, jump
Yeah.
over with me. I didn't get wet, right?
you got wet, yes.
God damn it.
You're dripping a little bit.
If I stick a
Ruined
finger in your
Nina's
mouth,
day.
you'll definitely get wet.
God damn it.
Darvin, drive me off.
We're really on a roll this time, eh?
Haha.
You guys
Alright,
continue
you
walking
bozos,
downwards
let's go.
and
Hurry
come
up.
across the second checkpoint where you see there is that small waterfall and that small rock as well. There's no obstacle here. You just walk around it though.
Yeah, Nina's gonna
Um,
avoid getting wet from the waterfall.
Sure.
Okay,
Actually, Nina, on the way down, you can probably make a general perception check for the whole journey.
dokie. Oh my god! Natural 20 with total 24.
Okay. The trees are notably much shorter around the pathway, and much like in the reference photo, there are these archways peppered along the way.
Are there any offshooting paths sort of things?
You don't see any offshooting pathways now.
Are we walking on a cobbled path? Like, is it...
Not quite cobbled per se. It's all stone, but
Can I
it's
take note?
all fairly smooth stone, but it is notably has far less grass and vegetation than sort of the rest of the area.
So we got our stuff back, right?
You guys now are making it to the first checkpoint.
Okay. I'm gonna use shape water to dry myself off.
Easily done.
Easy, dude. God.
I'm gonna climb up to get the ring out of the nose and give it back to Thade.
Yeah, you
And
go
I'm
ahead,
going-
grab the ring. It is
Nina-
still there.
Nina's definitely avoiding Bonk right now. By the way,
Okay, so
staying a couple feet away.
we put on all back our items and we put the book in the secluded corner of the ring.
Okay. So yeah, you trace the ring and it unloads all of the items that you guys want to have on your person, and then put the book away in it.
Nice.
Yay.
Was
We
there-
put the book away in
there-
the prison pocket of the ring.
yeah.
All right, and then I'll put the ring in my prison pocket.
That
Actually,
has
no,
my finger inside of it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Thade,
Actually,
that is Thade's ring.
Actually,
You've
thinking
revealed
about it,
Bonk's plan.
Ikriel might find it there.
True, he seems a little interested.
You five head. You weren't supposed to say the name.
Nina is
Nah,
going
it's
to
fine.
walk.
Bonk, make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
No.
Those archways we walked through, were there any ruins on them?
I mean, to be fair, that was me making an out of character joke, but fine. 12.
12. Someone's watching you, and someone can hear you.
Can I say hi?
You five head.
Oh wait, you said he who shall not be named's name. He knows
I
that you
said it
said
out
it.
of character. I
Wait.
literally said it out of character.
Bonk,
There's just this chill along the back of your neck.
Start
There are
dancing.
definitely
I
two
don't care.
gray orbs that are watching you.
Bonk, start dancing.
I really don't care.
Time to praise your buddy.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care what you guys say. I said it out of character. I will stick to that with my guns.
Wow.
Okay,
Well-
Nina, having avoided the really weird encounter
was-
that she's had with Bonk, she's walking around
it
the
was-
edge of the clearing to see if she can see any paths that lead away from the clearing, but we didn't use to arrive here. Like-
You do not see any paths, and Thade, you do not see any ruins on the archways.
Okay.
Just out of character.
Is the soil here still rusty?
The soil here, you go ahead and dig into it, and yes, it appears to be the same as at the peak.
I'm gonna walk slightly into the
Interesting.
forest and see if I can find stone foundations or anything.
Make an investigation check.
Oh my god! Another nat 20. That is bonkers.
So total?
24.
24? Okay, yeah. Digging around, it appears that there's stone foundation covered up by some of this dirt.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's not much of it, but it is present.
Thade!
What's up?
Come here! I found something!
Okay.
There's foundations here. There must have been a city here.
Oh shit. Can
There
we
must have been a city.
How
they
deep
must-
is it?
It appears that Nina has actually taken a good amount of time and has dug maybe a half a foot to a foot into the ground to find what is a very decrepit and mostly destroyed foundation.
Okay. And sorry, where is this foundation relative to pathways?
It is kind of just off the pathway, about 5 to 10 meters.
Can I pick a spot parallel to it along this pathway, and can I dig up and see if I can find any another one, or if this was just
With the knowledge that there was one present, you spent some time to dig up in what would be a neighboring building, and you do find decrepit and mostly destroyed, but it is present, another foundation area.
Oh my god. Having Nina's gonna have helped Dade with that because she's excited about this. And
Sure.
after discovering the second one, she's gonna see if she can find any things in with the foundation. Are there any things of pottery, arrowheads, small tools,
Okay.
or anything like
If you guys
that?
want to actually start excavating, that's going to start taking some real time.
Can we just go?
It's not really that necessary to do this, is it?
You might
No.
if they were forging iron here.
So
We could use that against him.
against
If we
who?
could find who he shall not be named.
I don't know who you're speaking of.
Just
Neo
say
Count.
the Neo Count.
If we could find some old iron, iron weapons and tools.
Or we could
Then-
find some new ones.
Actually, can I
But
take
there's
a
no
handful
iron.
of this soil?
You can dig a handful of soil easily.
I'm gonna bow to the mountain and then walk into the forest to leave.
Okay, you begin to leave then.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm going.
I'm ready.
Maybe we'll come back, Nina. We'll remember this spot.
Note of it in my little journal here.
Good job. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's follow everyone else.
That's good.
It was still out of character.
Mhm.
It was.
But now I think you should just say out of character. That's where Icariel would.
I hate that I have to do that because it was definitely out of character.
So, you guys come down to the base of the mountain and find that the ominously even trees of the blind forest are up ahead of you.
All right, I close my eyes. Let's go.
Okay, Bump closes his eyes and just begins to walk through.
Wait, can I follow Bonk out of with my eyes open?
Okay, you go ahead and follow Bonk, and you watch as he walks right into a tree, and just like right into it.
At this point, like right afterwards, can I close my eyes and walk into Bonk?
You go ahead and close your eyes and walk into Bonk. Bonk, have you opened your eyes at this point? Seeing
No.
as you hit a tree,
Actually, yes.
you open your eyes and whip around for a second to look at this tree, and then Thade walks into you.
Oh, I was gonna sidestep so that he would walk into the tree too.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I was just following my eyes. Yeah, they're closed.
Guys, didn't we close our eyes and spin to get to this point? Am I
No.
I think you
Darven
are
just starts
right.
walking
but
through the forest normally.
I think we do need a spin.
I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure
go
we have
forward.
to spin. Wait.
I'm gonna
I'm
follow
not
Darven.
spinning. Yep, I'm just going.
Nina's gonna spin with her eyes
Yeah.
closed.
Nina, you go ahead and spin with your eyes closed. Vek'Lor, you're doing that as well.
I was going to, yeah.
And then the rest of you guys are just walking off into the forest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk backwards, watching, so that I can watch them run into trees.
Sure. Those of you walking into the forest, eyes open or eyes closed?
I was like gonna take a couple steps, then close my eyes, do the deep breaths, and see where it goes.
Okay.
I'm following Darven.
I'm
Eyes open, eyes
following Thade.
closed.
Open.
Okay.
For now. Until he hits a tree. Then they close.
Darven, you begin taking some deep breaths, and there's nothing of note.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue walking through the forest then. Eyes open.
Okay. Darven, you walk into a tree.
I said eyes open.
Okay, all right. You guys need to walk into the forest, eyes open. Nina and Vek'Lor, you guys spin with your eyes closed. Do you like open them up again, or
Yeah, sure.
okay, you open them up? You're still where you are.
Music okay.
Well, I guess
Okay,
we'll just
I'm gonna
go after that
yeah.
direction.
But guys,
Alright.
before we leave this forest, perhaps we should just take a little break to rest. It's been a long day.
It has not been that long. Let's go. We got things to do.
We
It's kind of
climbed
been a
the
while.
mountain.
It's a
We've
9-hour
climbed-
trek up and down the mountain.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Our
Let's go.
Omega
Come on.
Bonk, I'm exhausted. I don't know how you're still going.
Nina, what I was thinking is, why don't we reach the edge of this forest and then we'll camp there?
A good idea,
Do we,
Thade.
do we know
I've-
how to do that?
I
I
feel
have
the
great
protection.
stamina.
Well, I think
That's
so.
how that's how I keep going.
I mean, I know how to make a camp. Do you?
Oh yeah, I love making camp.
Yeah. So I think we're good.
Okay. Let's go then.
All right, you guys walk through into the blind forest, eyes open. And after about 5 or 10 minutes, you find yourself walking out to the familiar site of Broken Stone Vale, sort of meandering along the edge of the normal Feywild forest.
Bam.
Well, okay.
Okie
then.
dokie. Let's set up camp here outside of the Vale. And just recover.
Yeah.
I step
Ben.
into the veil.
Yeah, we can like camp on the edge of the veil, and then Bonk can be
Bonk is
With
in
his
Broken Stone
buddies.
Vale.
Yeah.
I'm with the bros, dude.
yeah.
Safer here.
We can just hang out in the area, you know?
Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
So does everyone remember where we were supposed to be going, what we were supposed to be getting for like the hag something or another?
Yes. We need to go to the Swamp of Cerezai. Starts
Okay.
with an S.
Okay, and we need to find the mirror of the hag something or another.
No, the hag's favorite mirror, which supposedly holds part of the true name of Voldemort.
Okay. How do we get to said place?
We follow a river and take a right at the first split.
Okay, where's the river?
I'm assuming it was this river up there, over there, that way.
Okay. Cool. Let's set up camp now.
Okay, Jonah, I will turn into a bear, so I don't get fucked this time.
Okay. so that they don't come after a juicy goose sleeping all alone. Makes sense.
Yes.
Nina's gonna set up her tarp and her hammock.
For sure.
Wait, does DFG turn into thick goose?
I'm
no,
not
he
thick
does
goose.
not turn into a goose. You guys begin to settle down and prepare yourselves for a rest. Are you guys going to be doing any sort of watches or anything like that?
Nope, I'm sleeping.
Second watch.
I don't really want to do a watch because I've had
Yeah.
considered like really bad watches.
I'll take the watch. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
And while I'm watching, I'm a stabby McStab.
Okay. Everyone goes ahead and heads on to bed.
Was this an 8-hour rest we were doing?
This would be in 8 hours, I would assume.
Yeah.
At least. We'll let people
Give me that.
sleep in.
Give me that elite spell slot. Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. I like this. Thade, you're up for the first watch. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 1.
My man.
Fantastic. You go ahead and you do your rituals, and placing the magic swords through your body, you just sort of sit and lean back, and you're way too focused on the fact that there is a blade in your stomach to look
I
at
love
any-
this feeling. Nothing makes me feel more alive than killing myself.
Okay. So
Who's Darvin's second watch?
yeah,
Yeah, Darven is at second watch here.
Can I, when it's time to wake him up, can I like crawl over to him and like kind of act as if I'm reaching out for help to wake him up and just say, "It's your turn," and then collapse?
Are you?
Darven, you are gently roused, and as you roll over, you see blood pouring out of Thade, a sword impaled in his stomach, as he just whispers to you and falls asleep.
I just look at him with the most concerned and confused face possible, as I just like just take out the sword, effing tie him both up, and then I take my watch.
You just like violently pull the sword out, heal up over his wounds, and then go ahead and sit down outside.
18.
Also, Thade, you definitely wake up. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, it's a whole ass sword being pulled out of your stomach.
Ooh, I know that feeling. Can I stealth?
Jesus Christ.
You're trying to hide Thade?
Yes, from Darvin's perceptions.
Sure, go for it. And Darven, with your perception check?
18.
18.
It's a 10.
Thade like loudly says, "Ooh, I know that feeling," and then tries to go sneaking around. But you literally know he's awake, Darven, and you just watch as he like tiptoes.
Yeah, I'm assuming I would also like keep a quick eye on whatever the heck he's doing, as I like probably would watch him stab himself a bunch of times, just like raise an eyebrow and just be like, he clearly does it for a
Yeah,
reason.
I'm gonna lay down beside Nina
Okay.
and just throw the sword kind of on top of me, and then I'll fall asleep.
Darven, you go ahead and sit down for your watch. And nothing of note happens. Would anyone like to take the final watch here?
I'm going to wake up Vek'Lor.
Is it me? That
Vek'Lor, you get shaken awake.
It's your turn for the watch.
You be woke.
Don't worry, I got this. I'll do
Okay,
great.
you're not the first one to roll a natural one.
Apparently not, no.
Yeah, I got you covered. It's 50-50 at this point.
Uh, 8.
8. You settle for your watch, and you're just having a fantastic time, to be honest. What do you do that sort of distracts you from actually watching?
For one, there's probably bloodstains around the camp.
Yeah, there's that.
That's kind of concerning. But
Yeah,
the other one is
Darvin didn't tell you what that was from.
Yeah, to be honest, at this point, I'd probably be looking more at Bonk than anyone else because I let Bonk get taken away last time.
You see that Bonk is still present, thank God. Not kidnapped.
Just like
I've been
sits outside of
goose-napped,
Vale,
guys.
stares at Bonk, ignores party.
Yeah, he's just staring
Not
at Bonk.
under my watch again.
Party
Obsessed.
disappears.
And during your watch, Nina is when you wake up in a bit of a cold sweat there.
Perhaps falling out of the hammock onto the
Like,
forest floor.
wait.
Landing
Wait,
right
did
on
you
top of
fall-
Thade.
Yeah, I
If
was
that's
going
the
to say
case.
Wait. Why did Nina
Just
wake
a
up in a
thud.
cold sweat?
Nina, you land on top of Thade.
God.
You fall on a sword.
I assume that wakes me up.
That definitely wakes you up, as you're both very uncomfortable.
I'm dying. Help! Attack! We're being ambushed.
Trona, I would like to wake
You
up.
are asleep, Darvin. You
Well,
are
the
asleep.
thing is literally
You are
yelling.
asleep, Darvin. You're very sleepy.
Nina's going to get up off of Thade. Nina's gonna get up off of Thade and say, No. You're not under attack.
Assassins! They look like our teammates.
Thade, calm
Anyone
down.
who's sleeping can make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm a wink at Nina.
Natural one.
19.
Darvin, you're awake. Bonk, you're sleeping.
I'd like
Funny
to
bear,
walk
man.
over to Thade and
No,
smack
Darvin,
him.
you're just getting up. You've got no idea what's going on. You're like groggy.
Can I
Assassins!
can I insight check Thade wink?
Sure, make an insight check.
Oh my, what the hell? Is the dice loaded today? Another natural 20.
Well,
Fade, what's up?
It is time to fool around, Nina. You remember when you were like really young, and you just make trouble for no reason at all?
yeah, I remember that.
He's causing
yeah.
problems on purpose, Nina, and that much is very clear to you.
Thade, stop it. Calm down.
Nina, look out! There's one behind you.
Nina's gonna turn
I'd like
around.
I'd like to
And you
walk
probably
over.
see Darvin standing there in the darkness.
Can I? At this point, can I jump behind the tree while she gets startled by Darvin?
Sure.
I'd like to walk over to Thade, pick up the bloodthirster, and just kind of like, oh yeah, as I stab it into his stomach and then walk away.
He's killing
Make an
me.
attack roll, Darvin.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry, I won't dodge.
16.
16.
It
He
wasn't
made-
a hit, but
If you're not trying to dodge, you can get rid of your dexterity bonus.
okay, yeah, that makes it hit.
Okay. Nina, you watch as the huge form of Darvin appears behind you as Thade cries out, as he leans over, picks up the sword, and just jabs it into Thade.
Darvin, what the hell are you doing?
Nina, that's not Darvin.
After that, Darvin will just like kind of just slap Thade on the face, turn around, look at, and just be like, no. As he goes back to sleep in the exact spot he's standing, as he like just crumples to the floor.
Why'd you guys have to do this on my watch? Like, come on.
Anita's gonna
Yeah.
look over to Thade and just like examine the new wound. He stabbed the giant sword.
Was the sword still there?
No, the
As I get
bloodthirster.
slapped, I would like to fall on my belly.
And it pushes the blade in further.
And then I'm gonna just lay there.
Yeah, you have a crumpled body of Darvin asleep, and then you have the crumpled body of Thade dead.
I'm going to like, and I'm gonna medicine check Thade. Just be like, he like, he, I
Make a
like.
medicine check then.
This
Just
is more
make it
reasonable.
die.
It's a 12. I don't know why. I'm
He
rolling.
is stabbed with a giant sword and is bleeding.
I
Um,
stabbed him with the bloodthirster. It's not a giant sword.
I'm gonna
I think
carefully
it's kind of a
remove the sword and like, as try and make him more comfortable and just give
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
cough
Can
out blood if he pulls it out?
Wait, can I come and yank it out as Nina's trying to do this?
Nina, you begin to slowly pull it out. Vek'Lor suddenly grabs your hand and just rips it. Thade, yeah, you throw up blood, but you guys watch as the wound quickly closes over as well.
Will you guys stop and just go back to sleep?
I do not respond.
I don't know if I can. I'll try
Don't worry,
though.
you can. Jonah, can I enter a battle of wills?
Oh my god. What are you making Nina roll?
I don't know. I probably.
Well, I
guess
thought it was an
wisdom?
instant down.
Not against everyone. I don't think.
Oh.
Nina, Vek'Lor says, oh, that's not going to be a problem. And then a blue spear shoots into your forehead. You guys need a roll.
Yeah.
I fail. I got a 9. No, a 6.
I got a nat 20.
Nina, you are sleeping peacefully. As Vek'Lor, you watch as Nina just flops to the ground.
Wait,
Unconscious.
I'm gonna just pick her up and put her back in the hammock.
Sure.
I'm gonna lift my head up and be like, Vek'Lor, wake Lynn up.
Why?
And then I'm gonna pretend to go back to being dead.
I'm gonna kick Thade in the stomach where his sword is stabbing him.
Attack! We're under attack.
Okay, I did not expect this to go this way.
What do you mean? I think this went pretty well. I'm not gonna
Yeah, that's pretty good.
wake anyone else up. I'm just gonna go back to the watch.
Sure.
And
I've been
intently
awake for
stare
like
at Bonk.
20 hours.
Just casually.
Thade, do you keep screaming out, or are you done causing troubles on purpose?
Everyone stop paying attention to me, so I'll stop.
Okay.
I've had my
Vek'Lor,
fun.
the rest of your watch passes without issues.
And the rest of the party disappears except for Bonk.
Guys all gently begin to awake at around the same time.
No one was taken.
No one was taken. Everyone is
There's
present.
a lot of blood.
But there's a
around
lot
the
of
camp.
blood, and some people have not slept very well.
Jonah,
Oh.
after I wake up, if I can like stealth check before Vek'Lor sees me, it's can I do that?
Vek'Lor has the last watch.
I am
So
kind of up.
No,
he's kind of
staring
up
at
and
Bonk.
watching. Darven, how are you going to go about trying to slip beneath his gaze?
Well, he's staring at Bonk,
He's staring at everybody. He's on watch.
but he said he was staring at Bonk before.
Yeah, you
Honestly,
know that.
after
But
the
that was
shenanigans,
until I killed
uh,
myself. And he kicked me.
How are you going to try to slip under his gaze?
I don't, and that's the greatness about it.
All right, you do not stealth then.
Sneaks away in full sight. He.
It's like a little
Yeah.
toddler, like trying to steal
All
some
the way.
candy or something.
Just fine after your rest with all of the normal benefits that you would gain.
Even
that was a crazy
Spade?
night, you guys. I don't know why they attacked us, but
Lynn,
I'd like
just
to-
yawns very loudly. He's like, "Yeah, fantastic." Ugh.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'd like
slept through everything, Lynn. They almost took you.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Hey Tate, look at me.
Hmm?
So look at
Whoa.
this. As I have, I would like the have bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Thade has
Watch this.
bloodthirster. You don't have bloodthirster.
I'd like to
Not
take
your
it
weapon.
off of Sade's back or like side. So
Oh.
this.
Wait, but like the moment someone else tries to grab my sword without me knowing, I'm gonna react defensively. So, are you doing this from in front of me or from behind?
Oh, absolutely! It's the most obvious thing in the world.
Oh, okay, okay.
Take it out. So look at this.
It's pretty nice,
So
isn't it?
Nina, I'm gonna do a magic trick right here.
I really need to go
I-
pee. I'm gonna put you guys on my phone.
I'm gonna hold Thade's shoulder as I just like slowly stab Bloodthirster all the way through. on Lynn's head.
Nah, I did that one time. He wasn't very happy about it.
Okay, anyways.
More so
where we
unhappy
going?
about it than me just summoning it in general.
Oof. I have returned, but I listened to your shenanigans and they are ridiculous.
So what are you guys gonna do here?
Pretty
Not a
sure we
clue.
go follow the Ritter and then do the fork thing and then the other thing.
Thade, can you pull that sword out of you and lead us already?
All right, fine.
Thought I was a leader.
Also, say, by the way, it's really satisfying to stab you.
You think
Wait.
it's satisfying?
Wait, Thade, wait, what? Hold
Huh?
on a second.
What?
Like, say, it
Wait.
just goes right through.
You just did you just pull a sword out of your gut?
Yeah, I stabbed them.
Yeah. Did
What the?
you don't? That's where I keep my swords.
What?
I always keep them on me at all times. Did you? You didn't notice?
Yeah, on you, not in you.
Well, I mean, it's like essentially the same thing.
It's really not.
Like, here, check this out. Check this out, Darven. Darven, can you help me sheath my sword into my back?
Oh yeah, gotcha. As I'd like to,
I know.
I'd like to go through his right shoulder.
All right, screw you guys. I'm going
As he
home.
does it, can I kind of do a wiggle of like there? Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that's the spot.
There
You know what?
go.
You know what, guys? Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Bonk, it just goes right through. So satisfying.
I summon a banana on Thade, hoping that he falls, and it goes in even further. The blade.
How do you go further than hilt deep?
I didn't
Yeah.
catch you.
Dexterity saving throw, Thade.
Natural one.
You slip and fall on your ass.
Does the sword poke through?
I mean, it's real uncomfortable because you just fell with a whole ass sword through your body.
Well, Darvin, I'm gonna need you to help me out here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Getting up is not. I can't bend over, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What
As
are we-
I'd like to pick him up by the shoulder that the sword is stabbed in.
Yes.
Hey, Darvin, dexterity saving.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
make me
Darvin,
feel
if you
alive.
walk over to pick him up, you need to make a dexterity
Not
saving throw.
20.
Okay, you're fine.
Then after that, I'd say, okay, stay legit now. We need to go somewhere. So
I'm not stopping us. Watch when I start walking.
yeah.
Stiff as a board, like your entire back is like straight and unmoving. You march on outwards.
You know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home. Screw this bullshit.
I just like kind of grab Bonk by the arm as we're going and be like, okay, come on, Bonk, join the fun.
No, get away from me.
Bonk, we have things to do.
Oh, actually, hold on. Do you guys want to see an actual magic trick?
Nope,
No,
we're
God
going.
damn it, we have to get going.
I summon
What?
Mage Hand, but I make it
Okay,
big.
Bonk, we're going.
Okay.
We're leaving you behind.
This
What do you
is
mean? I was walking
magic.
first.
Come on.
Where are you guys going?
Can I start walking upriver?
Anywhere.
There's no river.
Sorry, head back along the forest to the sorry, Mithrandane?
You want to head to Mithrandane? Sure.
Yeah, like start heading back towards it along the forest.
Okay, you
Like
go
the way
ahead.
we came, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then looking for the river that comes from.
Yeah, after we're getting closer to Mithrandane, Darvin's gonna pull out the sword from his shoulder and like kind of sheath it properly. He's just like, yeah, you probably don't want this around Mithrandane.
Sure. You guys follow the line of Brokenstone Vale, eventually seeing the city of Mithrandane up ahead of you guys. And taking a look, there's a big ass waterfall that cascades down into a pool, into a river that's gently trickles away from the city.
Wow.
All right, let's go.
I guess we go follow that.
So
Yep.
sick of this crap. I don't want to be part of another war.
Another
Just want
one?
nice-
All right.
Nom intensify.
Oh, bonk. Rookie mistake. there's never no war.
Yeah, but I still don't want to be part of it.
Well, the secret is to get high enough that you tell other people to do it for you.
They'd. Why is it always us?
What do you mean?
Why is it always us who has to take care of the problems?
Everyone else dies?
God damn it! The curse of being too powerful.
Yeah, like
Just so powerful.
Like Mordred came and he kind of just killed everyone else that tried to stop him. So
Yeah, I don't know how we managed to stop him. Doesn't really make sense. But
well, the way I see it, he was kind of like a mosquito. So the big guys like Gasho were like, he's irritating. We don't like him, but he's not worth it for us to go outside and deal with him. I'll just stay inside and avoid him.
even though he's just literally ruining everything.
Yeah, but not for them.
Yeah, kind of, but like I don't know. I don't understand the idea of
I mean, like, really,
I'm
do you
super
think
powerful, but I don't care.
Mordred could have done anything against Gasho? I can't do anything against Gasho.
No, but it would have been a lot easier if Gasho did just deal with Mordred.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of things would be easier if this world was a perfect place and nobody had ever fought people. But
debatable.
I mean, the Dazos family wouldn't have fell, all that stuff.
Yeah. But then we would have never gotten a city.
actually, yeah. Vek'Lor, how do you feel now that your uncle is no longer the king of Faust and his family is all destroyed?
Like I never knew him and talked to him, like not at all.
That sounds exactly like Vek'Lor.
It is Vek'Lor, so not too surprising. But also,
That is professor to you, young Missy.
Also, I feel like pointing out the fact that I was related to him is a bad idea, and you should refrain from doing so in the future.
Oh, I'll refrain from it when it's important, but it's not really important right now.
wait, why is it? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why is it important that people don't know that?
So
Because I
Nuna,
was an
Nuna, put this into perspective. Someone kills your whole family, but they don't know you're part of the family.
But, like, didn't Mordred kill the family?
Yes, and then the other royal families go, let's kill them so they never come back.
It is something to consider.
Yeah,
Politics. at
politics
its
are great.
finest.
They're just great. I love them.
Yeah,
Love them
it's kind of like so. Nina, it's kind of like how theoretically, if we were all to become super strong, we could just walk in and be like, Vek'Lor is the king, actually.
Yeah, really. We
And
could.
then we kill them all, and people complain, and they're like, but look, he's related to them.
But look, you're dead now, so too bad.
Yeah, all of the above.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
If only we had an army to march in.
We
I'm
had
about to elbow Bonk greatly.
Very violent
Okay.
elbow.
Ow!
Is the river still flowing slowly,
It kind of hurt.
or does it?
Yeah, the river flows just very gradually and steadily.
Okay. Does it meander?
A little bit.
All right, guys, let's build a raft.
Which cardinal direction does it head towards?
We'll float down the river.
Northwest-ish. More northwest.
Guys,
Yeah.
let's build a raft. It'd be cool. It'd be fun. And then we'll just
No.
float down the river. No, it'd be fun.
How deep
Here,
is the river? Oh, it's not deep because it's slow. Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, depends. Is there any like logs nearby?
Yeah, is there any?
There's a whole ass forest all around you guys.
Yeah, but not chopping down a tree. I ain't about that life.
Are there dead trees?
You do not see any dead trees of note.
Damn it. All right, so
I
this
don't-
river isn't deep then?
It is not deep. You are correct. That's how slow rivers work.
Okay, well, I guess I can't do the thing then.
I mean, you could.
I mean,
Wouldn't work too well.
it'd be kind of funny though. Just
Oh,
scoot along.
Bonk, I have an idea for a raft. Come here.
Uh-huh.
Can I wash myself off in this river?
Um,
Assuming I'm caked with blood everywhere.
Yeah, you can easily do that.
I'm gonna, after Bonk comes to me, I'm going to pick him up and just toss him into the river.
Oh my, this guy.
Look, a raft.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn into a whale midair.
with a cacophonous explosion, you are like halfway in the water.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot along.
How? Like just wiggle?
With like
Yeah.
a wiggle and two big like flippers, you just like slide slowly
I'm gonna walk
forward.
past them.
Yeah, we're just walking past them.
Does the water level behind Bonk start to like build up slightly?
Oh, definitely, undoubtedly.
Okay, I'm gonna let that go a little more, and then
Turn
Was
into
it-
a goose.
yeah, once it reaches critical mass, it's goose time.
Oh, wait, hell yeah! Once he does that, I'm gonna get the surfboard. We're going. We're gonna ride that. Wait.
Hell yeah!
So, with one frozen surfboard and one goose, you guys ride this wave made by a giant whale in the middle of the Feywild. What a sentence! What a scenario!
Remember to take your first right.
Wait,
He watches these two just
Left?
begin to
Gotcha.
rush forward.
Oh, I'd like to sprint after them.
Long legs McGee over here.
Sure,
Nina
you can
is
sort of
going
run as
to-
fast as you can to stay up behind them.
Nina's gonna move slightly faster, but like in reality, it's probably like 35 feet instead of 25 feet. You know, like that kind of an increase.
Imagine using numbers.
Like, like she's not full on running, but like she's going a bit faster. She's
Sure.
trying to catch up, but like.
Yeah, the good old.
You guys are just sort of
military
doing your
drill.
best to keep up, but not too aggressively.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush. I'll catch up eventually.
Oh, I want to tackle Vek'Lor off the thing if I
What?
catch up.
Oh,
I'm
get
having
back,
such a
dude.
good time though. I'm just
Having a good time.
I just have this image in my head of Darven doing like a butterfly stroke through this wave, diving out. to get Vek'Lor.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop on Vek'Lor's board, and just be like a front mount.
I mean your feet are gonna get really cold then.
Okay, well I'll just move them constantly.
Turn into a penguin.
I'm doing this thing where I limit myself to a certain amount until I level up, which I just did. So actually,
That's fair.
So, you guys continue onwards, and around the end of your travel period, after a good while of traveling, the wave dies down. You guys have to hop back off to walk around. You eventually, at the end of your sort of time of traveling, come to a fork in the river. Splits
right.
off left and right.
we go left, right?
To the right.
We
Right,
go right.
okay.
Left.
Okay, yeah, let's go left. Right?
Turn. I'm gonna start walking to the right.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
just
start
pepper
walking to the
spray
right.
Okay, so we are going to the left because we're taking the right path.
Okay.
Nina's gonna follow Thade.
I just keep walking. I just ignore Bob.
I feel like
Okay,
I
guys.
was in game and real IRL, you know.
Come on, guys.
There's just the awkward silence of you standing there going, ah, and they are not responding to you in the slightest.
Why is it not funny when I do it? Oh.
So, you guys have traveled for what would be the equivalent of an entire day as you prepare to move down this right path. Would you guys like to push it, or would you guys like to settle down for a rest?
Nina
Okay,
would
we-
advocate for
yeah,
resting.
We should rest.
Yeah, we rest.
But like, you guys are so tall. Like, Sasha's fine with it because she's like fast. But like,
It's a panther.
my legs are tired.
So as
All
you
right,
guys
hop on.
settle down for a
Give me a
rest
ride.
there, we're gonna make a short break here for everybody. We can do bathroom, we can do some food, we can do some water.
Water.
Nice.
By the way, Jonah, shout
Yeah.
out to having more elite spell slots than normal spell slots.
Very cool.
I know, right?
Are we saying 5 minutes?
Let's say 5 minutes.
Okie
What is
dokie.
that? 10:37.
Yes.
Okay.
This session has been filled with so many more shenanigans than usual. It's crazy.
Well, you know.
I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, I've been having fun, but it's just been so full of shenanigans. It's weird. We're not normally
Well,
this
it's not.
ADHD brained.
I don't know. We are a little bit.
Like, not to this extent of, oh no, we're being back to the night. Oh, it's in the morning. Let's die.
By the way, guys, if you ever forget, I made a chart for what goes into what.
Yes, and I also added notes to the things from, so you can just hover over it and be like, oh wow.
Throwback, because of miscommunication, we thought that strength and dex went into body, or body only went into strength and dex. Inner world was wisdom and intelligence, and spirit was constitution and charisma. Go back to those days.
I'll be back.
Wahoo!
Wow.
Welcome back. Assuming everyone's back.
Not everyone's back unless
Just
Sade's-
waiting on Thade right now.
What kind of
Thank you,
munches
thank-
did you
thank
get,
you for
Fiona?
that.
What? I'm literally holding this at arm's length away from the mic. What do you mean?
we can hear that pretty
Oh
loud.
my god. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
a crunchy.
fantastic.
I am
Pretty
literally
loud.
holding it as far away as I can.
Like rustle the bag slightly.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
I need to turn my mic sensitivity way down. Holy.
I was gonna say your mic is more sensitive than mine.
See, I have noise canceling software, so that way I can clack on my
Yeah,
keyboard.
yeah.
My input sensitivity is ridiculous.
It's
Do you have
fine.
to turn on Mac or
It's
manual?
I'm gonna keep shaking it over here. Let me know when you can't hear it.
There.
we can't hear it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's like intermittent. Every once in a while, it pops up.
That's-
But
That's probably better than that needed to be way higher. Jesus.
That's
Now you're not gonna be picking up on every little goddamn detail of my background.
Got him, dude.
So you guys are settling down for rest in this fork in the river.
yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Any fishes?
Hmm?
Any fishes in the river?
You have not seen any fishes of note. Make a perception check.
all right, it's bear time.
12.
12. You have not been able to see any fishes along your journey.
That's fair.
I'm turning into a bear. We're going fishing.
You can make a perception check as well.
Oh, I apparently have advantage on perception as a bear.
With smell. This is not a smell
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
If
11.
there was-
Oh wait,
11.
hold on. No, I'm dumb. 17 Perception
17.
is
That's a big difference.
perception is not a wisdom thing in this.
Yeah, it isn't.
I had it down as that. Let me fix that.
So, with a 17, you do notice that there are small, almost minnow-sized creatures clinging to the very bottom of this river.
Great.
I'm gonna eat my dry rations.
Actually, you know what? Thade's gonna pull his boots off, stick his feet in the river, pop open a bottle of wine, and enjoy his evening.
Hey, you're scaring all the fish away.
Okay, I'll sit on the other side of this fork.
Nina's going to set up her magical tarp and hammock.
I wasn't going to eat them anyways.
And she's going to just
Wait,
vibe.
guys, before you all go away, I want to show you this trick.
Yeah, watch this.
Are there any red rocks in the river?
Red rocks?
Yeah.
No,
just
you
kinda
cannot see
curious.
any.
Can I keep my eye open for any red rocks in the future?
Sure. Yeah. All right, settling down here. Who is taking which watches?
Second watch.
Which watch is which and which watch? I'll take first.
Okay.
Because I'm
Alright. I'll take one.
chilling anyways.
He takes turd.
I mean, if anyone
Hey.
would like to join me for some wine, you're more than welcome. But
Nina will join Thade.
How old is Nina?
Dave and Nina can both make perception checks then.
Enjoying some wine.
18.
Wow.
Which one is this? Which bottle?
19.
Is this from
Yes, the selection.
the selection? Okay.
I think this is the fourth one I've used,
The
I think.
fourth? Okay.
or fifth. I don't know. Something there.
You're beginning to run a little bit low on your collection, but this one is it's a white wine. Very, very sweet. Almost honey like. It's a Riesling. Fantastic.
Jonah, I see through you.
Hee hee. Well, I don't really have a glass, Nina, but help
Oh,
yourself.
I have a teacup.
Oh, perfect. Here you go.
Wine from a teacup. Fantastic.
Almost as good as wine from a mason jar.
Yeah, like, and it's like a metal teacup too
Nice.
Toilet wine.
for like camping.
Hell yeah, brother.
So,
Oh.
You guys both
you
settle
like
down.
wine? You-
Pardon?
you like wine?
It's okay. Like,
Uh,
just keep thinking about the manor. Like, sorry, not the manor, but the massacre. Just,
Yeah,
Yeah.
very similar.
I'm sorry.
Well, I can't say that it's the best advice, but this does help. I top up. Yeah. All right. Can't really say that part of life goes away. If anything, you're gonna have to see more of it, not less.
Date's the guy who puts vodka in his coffee cup.
2 shots of vodka. Glug, 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 glug.
Well,
But
no,
like,
not
at school
not-
while he's teaching.
yeah. That's not even. I don't even put anything else in the coffee cup.
It's just vodka.
He's not even gonna hide it.
Not even like vodka. I just whatever like the brewer special is from the Wainwright family.
Just walking around school with a pungent mug of alcohol.
But
Keep
yeah,
it in the bottle, let's be real.
the best thing you could do is try and stop the massacres or make them faster, less painful.
suppose that is all we can do. It's just, it's hard to move beyond it.
Yeah. You gotta focus on the good things. Like give Satcha a hug every once in a while.
Yeah. Good idea.
Enjoy the sunset as I point off to the horizon where there is no sunset.
Ah, yes. Of course. Enjoy the simple things. That's how you stay moving forwards.
Also,
Uh,
humor is a very good way to cope.
Is that why you've been acting a bit crazy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, buddy.
Huh?
Uh,
This like early. Oh, that was training. Yeah.
training for what?
Well, it keeps you guys on your toes. Keeps my body, doing its thing.
Hmm.
Maybe if we got attacked, it would have been more fun.
Yeah.
Something getting attacked is fun.
Sometimes it is. Depends on who's attacking you. Goblins, that's fun.
Dragon
Well,
probably wouldn't be fun though.
it depends on the type of dragon and how old it is. Some of them are more fun than others.
Have you slain a dragon, Thade?
Can't answer that question.
Fair enough. Nice, relaxing, enjoying wine in the watch. And it's not dark and stuff, I suppose. Like it's daytime.
Yep.
You're just vibing, drinking some wine in the day. Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Underneath the
as you
cover of a
guys sort
magical
of-
tarp.
As you
Not
guys settle
sure
back
what
into
reason.
your drinks individually, you both notice as a creature begins to sort of skirt along the edge of your guys' encampment. A large horse with white fur and a single horn jutting from its forehead.
A unicorn?
Nina,
Thade,
Nina,
unicorn.
it's a unicorn. Oh my god. Nina, I've never seen a unicorn before. What do
Neither
we
have
do?
I. I don't know.
What do we...
Do we
wait,
approach it?
I guess... Wait, you're kind of good with animals. Maybe you should go first.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you think they like wine?
I honestly don't know, Thade.
Oh no. Do we
I
have any
can
apples? Any fruit? I'm gonna start digging through my rations. Unicorns eat meat.
probably not. Do we have any like fresh vegetables and stuff, Jonah?
Yeah, there's a bunch of vegetation all around you.
Um, maybe I'll slowly get up. I have no weapons on my person. I would have taken them off and laid them beside my hammock or whatever. And I'm going to, just kind of stand up and look in the direction of the unicorn and see if I can, like, get any vibes off of it. Like, is it just watching us or
Okay.
can
As
I,
you
like,
begin to stand up and sort of look at it, you watch as it suddenly looks over your direction and then disappears into just a puff of lights.
Oh,
Does that wake anybody up?
Nope,
Or is it like quiet?
silent.
I don't know if we did it right, but honestly, I don't know nothing about unicorns. All I know is that
You
they
know-
have horns. And
You feel a nibbling on your ear.
Ow.
wait, why would there be a nibbling on my ear, Noah?
Oh, well.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll try again next time. Maybe it'll follow
Maybe.
us.
Maybe.
You should look for some stuff, some food to give it.
Yeah.
We can
Wait.
just like leave it out for later.
I have an idea, Thade. I'm gonna like see if there are any tracks that it left.
Smart.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over and investigate to see if there are any tracks in the ground, or if it was just magically moving along with no tracks.
The most fantastical thing is that there's not a single track in the ground.
Wow.
Correct.
Yo, can I look at the bottle again? Can I read the label?
The label on it says, let's see.
Any warning side effects may include hallucinating.
No warning side effects may include, unfortunately. But it is called the Dragon's Mead. That's the name of the company.
Well, hey Nina, you want to try leaving it some wine?
Sure, I suppose. I don't know if like a unicorn would drink wine.
I don't know. I mean, I just thinking because it did show up while we were drinking wine,
True.
so I can't hate it. It would have killed us. So
Probably true.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave some here and see if it disappears overnight.
Okay.
So
Hey.
you guys go ahead and drop down a bit of wine for this unicorn.
Yep. And we
And
go
with
back
that-
to enjoying the sunset that isn't there.
Yeah,
And with
imagining a
that, your
sunset.
watch would have come to an end.
Yes.
Next up is Darvin.
Okay.
Oh,
yes, just-
And
I thought it was me.
can we tell
Bonk has
Darvin
third watch.
whoever's next? Tell them about the unicorn and tell them to just let it do its thing. Like it disappeared when we tried to approach it, but
I'd be like, okay, well, just fill me up with a cup of wine to last me the night.
5 gold.
Darvin will just like raise an eyebrow.
6.
Whatever. As he just waves his hands and like just walks away.
I know the Wainwrights gave you a supply.
Darvin, you.
It's your fault for not being prepared.
Okay, anyways.
Sip.
Darvin, you sit without wine, unfortunately, for your watch. Go ahead and make a perception check.
21. I like to have.
21, I like it.
I'd like to leave.
Okay, I'm back.
Let me out!
What happened?
He does-
I like to.
You like vanished in the smoke.
Okay, so what I miss?
Are you a
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. So 21 was my perception check.
Yeah, 21. You sit down and begin to look around for your watch, and nothing of note occurs.
I wake up whoever's next.
That
Ah.
would be
Would be
I.
Bonk.
Okay, he's been woke.
I assume Thade fell asleep with the bottle in his hand.
I assume that the bottle's empty at this point.
Damn it.
100%.
Well, let's see if I can get any
I was
drops. out of
sharing
it.
it. It's gonna disappear even faster.
Is there any drops left that I can just? Aw,
Probably a drop or two.
yeah.
There's a weird cup in like the center of the field.
There's
Weird.
also a cup in the center of the field that I don't know if Darvin has told you about.
Nope.
Did he not just tell me about it?
No, I said
No, but
nothing.
about why it's there.
Oh. Well, I'm kind of thirsty, dude. I'm gonna drink that. I don't care.
It's some bomb ass wine.
Oh hell yeah! All right, it's time for our watch.
Go
Let's
ahead,
do
make a perception check.
funny rolls. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn into a bear, and then do some sniffing at the same time.
Sure.
Do I, out of curiosity, get advantage because I'm doing sniffing too?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. God damn it. That's a 12.
12. You settle in big old bear form, keeping your eye out, making sure nothing goes on.
I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Oh boy. Darven probably snores in the middle of the night, or in the middle of the rest at least. But nothing of note happens on your watch.
Okay.
Wait, did Thade stab himself before he went to sleep this time?
Did you?
Nah, not this time.
Okay.
This was a chill evening. Today was a day of visualization and relaxation.
And surfing.
Yeah.
No, I just imagine sunsets all day.
All right. You all awake in the morning, ready
Okay, check the
for.
cup.
Yeah, Mina is gonna go check the cup.
Yeah. We're gonna check the cup.
The cup is empty.
The cup is in,
Oh my
the
god.
cup is in Bonk's hands.
It came back.
It
What came
it
back?
likes wine.
Guys, there was a unicorn last night. It came and drank our wine.
Yeah, that was totally a unicorn.
You saw it?
It
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
insight
I
check
s-
Bonk real quick.
I saw the wine get drank.
You did?
I got an
I
did like
18.
it?
Yeah, I did like it. It was pretty good.
Wait, you liked it?
Yeah, it was great.
wait, did you drink the wine or was it the unicorn?
Nobody told me about any unicorn. It was just a cup. It was a cup of perfectly good wine out in the field. I'm not gonna let that go to
Darven,
waste.
Smack Darvin on the back of the head.
why would you
Mhm.
not tell him about the unicorn, Darven?
Right.
Where was the
Anyway,
unicorn?
there was a unicorn that showed up last night, and we were trying to make friends with it. So just there might be a unicorn in your life at some point.
Let's hope not.
Well, if there ever is. Actually, was it male or female?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
How can you
Not for the reason you
tell?
think it does.
How can
I
you
don't
does it
tell,
know,
have-
Bonk?
I'm thinking of a pretty good reason for you.
Does it have large balls?
I don't know, but it had a big dick.
A big
Yeah,
butt?
it had a giant horn. Like it had a nice big
You could
horn.
say it was pretty horny.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That one deserves a high five.
Does Lynn appreciate any?
Lynn is oddly unimpressed by absolutely all of this.
There was a unicorn, Lynn.
Yeah, sure.
We promise. Like, I saw it too. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and I saw a big red dragon, so you know.
So did I. We've all met Gasho.
Here,
Has-
can I?
no, I don't
I
think Lynn
haven't.
has. Or
I've-
Nina.
I've heard about him, but I haven't seen him. No.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to meet him.
Yeah, you don't want to meet him.
He's pretty cool.
Oh, so everyone
Although-
believes the giant red dragon, but no one believes the unicorn.
Jonah, can I try and turn into a
Because
unicorn?
the giant red dragon has had real consequences that I have loathed.
And so has the giant space thing that we shall not speak of.
Oh, don't you
I don't-
dare bring that back up.
No one believes about
What are you
that.
talking about, dude?
We don't. Say, I still have trauma from that. Don't.
Oh
no.
God, are you talking about that thing again? It's not real. You guys were hallucinating.
Bonk.
And I was hallucinating a unicorn.
I mean,
Well, you
maybe.
are. It was real.
It
Like,
just seems to have the effect of having shared hallucinations with people.
no, I swear it was real.
Guys, I get it if you don't believe me, but Nina, that's just rude.
You do realize I've known Nina for like 5 days? No.
No,
Have
it's
you
been,
not figured
it's been
out she's
several
capable
months.
of lying?
Also, excuse me, I keep voice cracking. Did you not hear me say shared illusion? Hallucination? God damn.
No, wait.
How do
My
you
gut.
share
Oh
the
yeah, that really sucks. It really sucks. I guess we just have to walk this way. Darven starts walking along the river.
No, like
Jonah,
in my gut, I
Jonah,
know it was real.
Jonah, I'd like to
yeah,
try to turn into a
yeah,
unicorn.
okay, yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah,
Okay.
Um,
I have
you cannot turn into a unicorn.
Oh,
Okay, we'll start following Darwin, but I want to start looking for berries.
Well, did
or-
Darvin go down the right river? The right part of the river?
Did he go
Yeah.
down the right direction?
Yeah, we were camping on the right side, so
all right,
Yeah,
Lynn. Hop on, and I turn into a horse.
no,
Yeah.
no, I really don't want to.
I pick him up with giant mage hand and stick him on my back.
As he sits down, he goes, "I'm pretty sure this is something like abuse, but whatever."
What? You get to rest your legs. It's great.
Sure.
Lynn, do I need to report sexual abuse to the academy?
It's not sexual.
You're making him ride you.
It's-
Oh God,
It's just normal abuse,
no,
if anything.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's
Okay.
considerate. I'm trying to be considerate here.
I mean, to be honest, it wouldn't really do much. It kind of just goes on the list of things we laugh at Bonk about.
Hey, screw you.
But, like, you remember that time Bonk made his student ride him?
I feel like this is grossly inappropriate.
God damn it, dude.
That's why it goes on the secret list.
Wait, what else is on the secret list?
You don't want to know.
That's why it's a secret list.
Wait, I'm the one who did them, though.
Yeah. So you know what everything you've done. You just don't know which ones are on the list.
Oh
And for
god, there's
what
so many things that could be on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Is it funny stuff or not so funny stuff?
Let's
I
just say
don't know.
it's a few pages long.
Oh god, it's 2 pages. Oh god.
A
Wait,
few-
what font? And text size.
Batten note size.
Oh god, no, not 2 pages. No. Oh god, I'm burning that shit when we get back.
If you can find it.
I'll find it. You think I won't?
Also, I'm thinking that maybe Sasha will like rub up against Nina and Thade's legs, being like happy cat sounds.
For sure.
She's warming up to Thade.
Oh, yeah.
Gay?
Do I like pat Nina on the head? I don't know what to do.
No, no.
um,
In response to
That
Sasha
sounds like
rubbing up
you
against
have
your
them.
legs, you pat Nina's head. Classic.
That one's for you, buddy. I just don't know. Yeah. Finger guns, Sasha.
wind blade.
Sasha doesn't know
Alright.
when to respond.
So you guys go ahead and you find your way along this river, heading upwards, and ahead of you, you watch as the flora and fauna begin to change a little bit. It's less trees that are so vibrant and brilliant, and more of these large mushrooms that begin to sort of come up into view. They're multicolored, and their spores sort of alight the path in front of you in this beautiful rainbow of colors. Slide 49 for a reference.
Wait,
the sort of things
mushrooms?
that you're taking a look at.
That
Yes,
sounds familiar.
large mushrooms that are beginning to sort of pour up and out of the earth here.
A rainbow version of Zangabush?
Yeah.
Nice. That's actually dope.
Oh damn.
Ooh.
Careful what you breathe, guys.
All right, as we're walking along, can I practice sketching? Can I sketch to these mushrooms and stuff?
oh no, I am sketching to these mushrooms.
Sure.
Nina's
Can I
gonna
ask
try and
Vek'Lor to give me tips as I go along? Like, hey, how do you get this mushroom cap? Mine looks like
I'm not going to respond to that question. I think that's a yikes for me.
I have a drawing of a T. And I'm like, help.
See, I think I imagine Vek'Lor's gonna try and help, but then he'll just accidentally finish the drawing for you.
Can I pay attention to how he does it though?
Yeah.
I'll
Nina's
come
gonna
back
try
later with another 2D mushroom.
Nina's gonna try and like make a mask of sorts to cover her nose and mouth so she doesn't breathe in spores.
Imagine not wanting to breathe in spores.
What am I making it out of?
We might see unicorns again.
Oh, Nina's gonna like use some of her twine to finger crochet a mask.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that wouldn't really do anything, but
It's also going to take a while.
Like she's doing it as she walks. It's like she doesn't really have any other fabric that she can use.
I mean, it literally won't do anything. But
It will
It'll
stop the
cover her
largest
mouth.
particulate.
okay.
So
Oh wait,
you
no, she can
guys-
just use the scarf of magic missile. She's gonna wrap it around her face.
Maybe I should shave.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Poggers for the scarf of magic missile.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So you guys continue walking onwards through this there it is. You guys continue walking forwards through and along this river with beautiful sights of these large mushrooms. When you hear a bit of a rustling, a bit of a crunching in the distance.
Wasn't me.
Oh, stealth?
Ahead, behind, left, right,
Ahead.
close,
Oh,
far.
It's fairly far and fairly loud.
Stealth, yes.
stealth
Yeah.
time. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nina, can you-
I will wait. I will cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
What does that do?
What
Plus
does that
10
do?
bonus to your stealth.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so 30 stealth.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go check.
Okay.
I will probably be not
Oh, God.
worse.
I don't know how to do that. I got a 36, Jonah.
Okay.
21.
21.
Let's go human. Sorry, Lynn.
And yeah, I got a 30 as well.
Fantastic. Lynn gets a 23.
Jesus Christ, man. What'd you roll?
At 11.
Oh, wait, I also got a 23.
I rolled
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 9.
Plus 10 gives me 21.
Dude, I rolled a 19. I was.
Do not
I
have
rolled a
No, you can
16.
add your dexterity as well, right?
Yeah. Like with my bonus, it's an 11, and then with
Oh.
your shroud,
Yikes.
it was a
Oh, that's the oof.
yeah.
Okay, so Jonah, what's ahead?
As you guys begin to walk ahead, you watch as a large creature, almost slick gray skin across its body, grabs one of these huge mushrooms and just sort of lifts it up out of the ground and begins to gnaw away at its cap. These two huge, almost gorilla-like arms, just ripping with muscle. Slide 50. If you'd like to give it a look there.
Jonah, I'd like to do a mass message and have it cast so that we can communicate silently.
Sure,
Wait, does
go for it.
Sasha need to roll a stealth?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's horrible. It's 18.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Good thing we had plus 10. God's sake.
Taking a look at this creature, it appears to be slightly taller than Darven.
Oh wait, no. It's a 22.
This thing's tiny.
Do you think
At
we
the
can take it?
hunch.
Does this look like any other creatures we've seen before?
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah, take a look. Does it look like any creature you've seen before?
Yep, definitely.
Reminds me of the witch dungeon.
It
Perhaps
reminds
we
me of
should
your
just
mom.
move on and leave it be. It's
Yeah,
not
let's just go by, you know.
it's not harming us. Also,
Can I-
Jonah,
What?
is this area considered forested or dark?
This is not forested and it's not dark.
Oh, what about
Correct.
tall grass or heavy undergrowth?
No, neither of those. All mushroom.
Darn
Big
it.
mushroom.
Otherwise, then Sash would have had a 26.
Big mushroom go burr.
Well, we
Can
go.
So you guys are gonna sort of take a wider path around it.
Yeah, but be ready to fight just in case it kind
Yeah,
of.
just don't
gets
want to bump
angry.
into him or anything, you know.
Sure. You watch as this creature just sort of wanders along the edge of this river, just gently nibbling on some of the larger mushrooms, and eventually you watch as it slips into the river for a moment and crosses off to the other side, and you guys pass without an issue.
Should we follow it?
Probably not.
All right.
I fear what those teeth could do to one of us.
Nina,
Maybe
you
to anger
fear
it?
too much.
I'm way smaller than you, Darvin, and like, I bet that thing
Yeah,
could
yeah,
like
pal. Hey,
squish me into oblivion.
guys. Keep comms clear. Come on. Or I will turn this message
La,
around.
la, 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 la.
That's it, buddy.
Well, which way would you guys like to go?
I'm pretty sure we're just following the river still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay for following the river. Down and down and down.
You guys continue onwards, following this river, and up ahead, as you guys continue for another couple of hours, you see that there's an interesting sort of group of creatures up ahead of you. They're humanoid, but much like the vegetation around you, they appear to be made from fungus.
Toad!
Oh my god, it's Toad.
Not quite toad, but very similar. You see just a variety of oddly shaped creatures. They're holding a variety of tools, spears, nets, and such, and they appear to be actually fishing along this river. Just these humanoid mushroom things.
I almost want to like turn into a fish. Because it'd be kind of funny.
Oh, please
Hey,
don't.
Bonk,
Do we have a slide for this, or is there no need?
Bonk.
There is a reference on the same slide as the creature.
You almost revealed the other creature's
It
name.
is loading. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Just these very cute looking creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
How big are they? Like tiny mushroom size?
They're about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
So
about
Nina's
Nina
taller than
size.
them. Nina's taller
yeah.
than them.
And you can see that they all have little spears or little fishing rods or nets, and they're all just over by the river.
Do you think they're friendly?
What kind of fish are they catching?
Taking a look, they don't appear to have caught any fish, but they have small mushrooms sort of piled up beside them.
Can I sit and observe them for a while? Watch what they do.
Sure. Make a perception check.
15.
15. Sitting down and watching for a while, you see one of them stabs into the water, and pulling out is a small mushroom, not a fish. The large one throws a net, and as he drags it back, you can see that there are these small, like thin, long mushrooms that are sort of caught up in the net that he empties into the pile. And the dude with the fishing rod has not caught anything.
Okay. Can I look in the river and see if I can like see any of these mushrooms?
Yeah, the river seems to have a bunch of them just lining the bottom of it.
And are there any of them like those thin, long mushrooms you got with the net? Do they move? Do any of them move? Or are they just chill?
They're swaying in the water, but they appear to be rooted down in place.
Okay.
Hey, do you think they're friendly?
Can I eat one?
You go ahead and put your hand into the water, grabbing one and giving it a nibble. And it's sort of got just this pleasant, nutty flavor.
A good thing he didn't just die.
Okay. Can I
He-
pick
he
up
don't-
any more?
Yeah, you can go ahead and just begin to pluck them.
There's-
You end up getting just like a handful or so.
Nice. Can I snack on them while I watch these mushrooms?
Sure.
You know, I feel like that's a little morbid.
I mean, they are mushrooms catching mushrooms. I think it's kind of weird.
I mean, fair. Do we want to?
Hi?
Can we go talk to him or something? I'm kind of bored of sitting here.
Sure.
Have fun,
Yeah,
Bob.
I'm not gonna approach.
But
Maybe
fun,
only
Bob.
have like one or two people go forwards. We don't want to scare them.
Have fun,
Uh,
Bob.
Nina,
Yeah?
Nina,
you're
and
the
Goose.
smallest one.
Okay.
It will be Nina and Goose. It's fine.
I will pull out my bow.
Your bow, just in case.
Yeah.
All right.
And can I like climb and sit in a tree and sit in one of the nooks to like watch the area too?
Sure, you can go ahead and find a tree and begin to sort of watch over all of it.
Or a mushroom, I guess. I guess there's no trees.
Sure. Yes, a large mushroom cap that you find yourself on top of. You begin to sort of watch Nina and Bonk. You begin to approach, and you see that one of them looks up at you and elbows one of the others, who elbows the rest in kind. And they all sort of pause and drop all of their things and put them down, and just sort of stand there and watch you all as you approach.
I'm gonna speak a greeting in both Common followed by Elvish to see if they respond in either of those languages.
The one at the very front just nods at you.
Hello. Or like, did they respond to the Elvish or Common?
It responds after you finish speaking, just with a nod. And then it just gives you a little bit of a wave.
Ask if they know where the hag is. Or a mirror.
Or a mirror. Damn, dude.
I don't remember the hag's name though.
It's
Um,
okay. Just ask about the mirror.
The mirror,
So we're
mirror.
going with the subtlety approach.
Let's see if I need to see if I can find my note on the mirror. If I have a note on the mirror.
You can
Pulls
just
out-
ask if they've seen a mirror or know where a mirror might be.
Pulls out
Oh.
notebook in middle of conversation.
Do you guys know of any mirrors?
You watch as they all look in between each other for a moment, just sort of like eyeing each other, shaking a head, giving a nod, poking, elbowing, until the one looks up at you and shakes its head. No.
How about a hag?
You guys know anything about like a big scary hag? Or like a swampy area?
The one at the front turns around to the rest of them and begins to sort of poke, and you watch as they wave their hands around a little bit, give a nod to each other. One of them just like stomps a couple of times before the one at the front turns back around to you and nods.
Can you point us in that direction?
He points down the river.
Cool.
Like
Thank you.
downriver.
Like just the way we were going, right?
The way you're going, yeah.
Thank you for the help. And she's gonna give them a nice smile.
They all nod together.
Nina's gonna pat Bonk on the head.
Uh,
I will.
yes.
I'll get in
Yeah.
the river and I'll just swim right past them.
Okay. They sort of just watch all of you as you pass, not really doing anything, just sort of
Can I
hanging
grab
out.
some mushrooms from the river and give them to them?
You grab some mushrooms and hand them off, and one of them walks over with its little stubs, just sort of holds it and puts it and adds it to the pile.
And I wave goodbye.
Yep. I'm getting the vibe of like if Toad was crossed with like a Teletubby. That's kind of what I'm getting.
They wave all of you goodbye as well.
I like those guys.
Yeah,
Much better
pretty.
than the pixies.
True.
Do you know what corpse lands we would be in there? I wonder.
So you guys continue onwards, and another full day of travel passes
We're still in
before
the mushroom land.
still in the mushroom land. You guys can either settle down for a rest, or you can push it if you'd like.
Rest.
I think
Uh,
resting is better.
Yeah, I vote for rest again.
All right.
Don't
I
want
mean, we
those
could
points
just-
of exhaustion.
We could just float a giant mushroom down the river, and one of us will keep watch and make sure we don't go off course. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be
That
worried
seems
about
like
like breaking the rules of
unnecessarily
this land,
dangerous.
though. Like, sure, we saw that beast eat a mushroom, but
Yeah, I'm
that
not
is the
about
creature of the
destroying it,
lands.
but also, I just think it's a profoundly dangerous idea.
Okay, you guys are.
Second watch.
All right.
Darven likes that second watch, don't he?
This is
I'll-
what I do. It's the
I'll-
second watch.
I'll do first one because why not?
I'm gonna
Don't
do.
worry. I can do this last one. Don't worry. I have a great track record.
All right. You guys make camp.
The magic tarp
I'll
and
settle
hammock.
in for a rest there.
Okay, nice.
And Bonk, you have decided to take first watch. Go ahead, make a perception check.
Very cool. 11.
You settle down and watch as the beautiful spores are sort of just puffing all around you constantly. And you do take note that it appears that the sun is currently sitting in the evening sky.
Hmm.
Um,
Can I watch the Fae? If there's anything.
they're very tame in this area.
Mm.
They're very just sort of quiet and almost content.
Can I try and mess around with them again?
Yeah, you wave your hands around in the way that you've seen and sort of try to pull on them, but there's no connection there. You don't know what
Can I do
or
the
how
emotion?
it works.
Can I do the emotion thing?
You have the understanding that emotion is key to it, but you don't understand how that works. You don't understand how to sort of play on that to make it work.
Well, I'll just try to get my emotions riled up. Think of very emotional things for me.
Okay. There is the slightest response. They are a little bit more active around you, but otherwise the energy is still almost far away from you. So you spend your watch sort of testing out some of these ideas and theories, but in the end, nothing of note occurs, and your watch has come to an end.
Okay, I'll wake up, big boy.
John, a quick question. Is the tune still in my head?
The tune is still in your head.
Okay. Well,
It's muted and faded, and you don't hear it unless you want to, but it is still present.
okay. Well, during my watch, which is a 17, I'm just gonna kind of hum along as I kind of like quietly hum it, and nod my head to it, and all the little things that's not outward.
Sure. Um, what was your perception check again?
17.
17.
I would like to stay up a little longer and just practice a couple things.
Sure, you spend a bit more extra time practicing.
I want to see how it reacts to the Codex
You take out the Codex,
of Caldron, not
and the light fade disappear. They are just gone.
Oh, okay.
It's like they just rush out of the area entirely. The
Okay,
dark
if I-
fey is still present the same way that it was before. Yeah, the light fade just disappeared.
What happens if I put it away?
You watch as that slowly, like a creeping mist, begins to filter back in.
Okay. I'll take a sleep now.
All right. Go ahead and you go for your rest. Darven, you settle in and keep an eye out across this very beautiful landscape, and your watch passes without issue.
Sweet. The third person is I wake him up.
Hey,
Third person is Vek'Lor.
I got it. Don't worry, guys.
I'll
Wait.
stay up a little bit longer just to make sure he's not looking into the ground like a fool.
For sure.
What do you mean?
Vek'Lor, go ahead and make your perception check.
13. That's like the highest roll I've had for this.
Got him.
13?
So he's
Great.
not looking into the ground like a fool.
He is not.
So I will go to sleep, man.
He's looking up at the mushrooms like a fool.
All right. So you go ahead and you settle on in. Spend some time looking around on your watch. Take note of the evening sky, but nothing occurs.
Hooray. I guess that's it.
You all awake in the morning, rested, and feeling much better than you were when you first went to sleep.
Fantastic.
All right, let's go. On the road
During
again.
the walk this time, I'm just gonna enjoy the tune. Actually, that's in my head.
All right, for sure.
As we walk, if Sasha comes by me, I'll scratch her head between her ears.
Sure.
Actually, out of curiosity, did the Fae react when Thade was doing funny stuff the other day?
You weren't specifically looking at it, so you don't know.
Okay.
All right. You guys continue onwards, walking throughout this time, and you watch as the sun is just gently and slowly, painstakingly slowly, creeping towards the horizon. And as you guys walk along, who's sort of leading the front of this?
Got it.
I thought it was Thade, I'll be honest, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably. I would assume Thade as well.
Yeah. I think it's Thay and me.
All right. Then, as you guys are walking along, Thade and Darven, you watch as one of these purpley mushrooms beside you suddenly sprouts this long tentacle that lashes out violently. Against you, Thade, that is an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
You watch as it just suddenly throws this arm out towards you guys and violently sort of whips out, but doesn't manage to hit any of you before more of these odd tentacles sort of just pull out of its body. Makes another attack against you, Thade, definitely misses. And against you, Darven, definitely misses. What terrible rolls that was. What are you guys going to do? As this thing just sort of just begins to sprout these tendrils.
I'd like to kind of make contact with it and set it on fire.
And then I'll strike it with light.
For sure. for reference, there's also an image of this thing on a slide. How are you setting this thing on fire?
I'm pretty sure I can do a touch attack and use
I
magic.
mean, you do have like firebolt and stuff,
You do have funny fire spells.
and
Well,
fire.
only
cantrips.
fire blast ignites it, and that can hurt other
Uh,
things.
No, firebolt also ignites it.
Oh, okay, then I'll just shoot a fireball at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit then.
And I'll do a static one, which should also light it up if it's flammable.
19.
Yeah, go ahead to roll it to hit as well. 19 will definitely hit.
Unnatural 20.
Will also hit. Go ahead and roll damage for you guys.
And I will be attempting to hit all of it with my funny expansiveness.
Go ahead. Go roll damage.
15 points of damage.
All right.
8, 2, 8. So that's 18 plus 6, 24.
Okay. You both suddenly blast out almost reactionarily, and you watch as this fungus just explodes and dissipates, absolutely smoked from existence.
Damn.
That was
Quiet returns once more to the fungus forest.
fast. Wow.
Yeah. So I guess we'll keep an eye out for those.
Yeah.
Darven starts keeping an eye out for things ready for combat type of thing, but he also just keeps on humming the tune.
Okay. You guys go ahead and walking forward, you keep an eye out for these things. You do find that they are far more present and more common than you realized, but for the most part, they don't move and they don't do anything unless you get very close to them. So they leave you alone. But yeah, you guys continue onwards and forwards, and you watch as the slope of the land begins to turn downwards, and the sun is sort of beginning to get obscured by these mushrooms. And at this point, you also begin to notice that there's more trees sort of curling in and around the mushrooms as well. Now it's a bit of a mix. Is there anything in particular that you guys would like to do, or are you just going to continue forward?
I'm continuing going forward.
I would particularly like to keep moving forward.
Okay. Walking forward, as it begins to darken, you begin to see up ahead of you, the mushrooms begin to fade out, and trees begin to take a much more significant role in the fauna, or in the flora, sorry. And there are these brilliant sort of lights that are almost like large fruits dangling from these trees as the river begins to spread outwards wider, and in between all of these roots, it appears that you have all made it to a large swamp.
Wow.
And yeah, they're just these beautiful, swollen, almost golden fruits from these trees.
How long has it been since we last rested?
He's beginning to come to your guys are gonna want to rest pretty quickly here.
Okay.
Okay.
Slide 52.
Wait, 52.
Those
Sorry,
are
51.
big.
51, my bad. I can't count.
What's going on?
It's okay, Tuna.
Freaking Bulgus boys.
Indeed.
Can I poke one?
Going over to poke one, it is sort of squishy, much like a very, very ripe fruit.
Okay. I'll hug it in my sleep. It'll be great.
Oh,
Like
fantastic.
almost pillow like. You know,
Is there like wood just lying around on the ground and stuff?
There's no wood lying around. There are a variety of roots and trees, though.
Is there dead stuff?
Make an investigation check.
Man, I'm rolling so good today. It's
and I'm rolling
weird.
so bad.
Like, I feel like I'm cheating. That's how well I'm rolling. It's weird.
What was it?
It was an 18.
18. You find that there's a variety of what appear to be dead and rotting branches. If you just slightly push aside some of the earth over top,
Cool.
it appears to be quite a bit present.
I'm gonna gather some together.
Sure. You've got a pile of wet and rotting wood.
Darven, can you dry this? Don't burn it. Dry it.
I would like to dry it and burn only one or two of them.
Igniting your hands on fire. You do a subpar job, but ultimately it is dry now. Still mushy and rotted, but dry.
Bonk, can you mend this?
I'm not sure that's how that works.
It's worth a try.
All right, fine. I will mend it.
You go ahead and cast mending, and you watch as a few more twigs and sort of bits of small wood reappear on the ends of these pieces.
Is it less
then I'll
rotted
try to-
now?
I'll try to prestidigitation the rot away.
The rot is still present.
Right.
Is it better though? Like, could it like support some weight?
It is holding it in your hand. You could simply crush it, and it would crumble.
I guess that
Yeah,
strategy
go to
won't
sleep.
work. I was gonna try and make a little raft for us, but
It's
it's not working.
9,000.
Not
I'm
really working
sleeping.
too well. Can I take the first watch, guys?
I'm not
I can
taking
watch.
damage.
If you guys would like to settle down and make camp, then yeah, if you'd like to take the first watch, go right ahead.
Yeah, I got second watch.
On my watch, I'm gonna like try and gather together wood and try and make a raft, but like I'm not too hopeful. And like using like my twine and rope to bind it together.
Okay. Make another investigation check then.
Oh, this one's real good. 6.
Okay. And then make a perception check at disadvantage.
12?
Okay. You do not find any solid pieces of wood. You will have to like cut down a tree if you want to do something like that. And in the distracting moments of trying to find these pieces, you also lose track of keeping a proper watch. Luckily for you, after some time passes, you find that your watch has also come to an end, and nothing has happened.
Fortunate. She's gonna gently wake up Darvin and be like, it's your turn.
Okay.
Have fun. And she's gonna collapse into her nice place set up hammock.
For my watch, Jonah, what I'd like to do, just like kind of on the side while I'm watching, is that, to the tune in my head, I want to just like kind of create a little flame that just like dances along to the tune that I hear in my head. And my watch roll was an 18.
Okay. All right. So, Darvin, you settle down for a watch and just begin to feel the tune as you hang out there. And you hear just the crackling of a branch nearby, of something
Instant-
moving.
Instantaneously look towards the location.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
21.
21. you see something sort of moving in and amongst the trees and the shadows off in the distance. It is moving towards you.
I'm going to wake up people.
Who are these people?
Every one of these people.
You go around and everyone is gently awoken.
And I'm gonna be just battle ready just in case with like my hand on my sword.
Okay.
Nina's gonna try and climb the tree to get a higher vantage point.
Play a lullaby. I'm struggling to stay awake as it is. Damn it.
You guys are all just gently awoken at some point. What are all of you doing here? What are you guys doing?
Take a look around. What's going on?
I point in the direction of thing.
Can I see if the Fae care at all?
The Fae appear to be doing the exact same thing, although they are higher in Dark Fae than normal because it is dark outside.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Nina's gonna climb the tree.
All right, you guys
Nice
just
sneaky
spend some
spot.
time and some of you have weapons drawn, others don't.
I mean, I was trying. I just realized I was muted. I was saying I did have mine drawn, but
Okay.
I'm big dumb.
Yeah, you've been muted for a while.
It's okay.
You guys begin to watch as this horrid abomination of a creature begins to just slowly move forward and drag itself out and through the different areas of this swamp. And you see just this humanoid creature, but it is twisted and muted and gray. One arm is this long spine, and the other seems to just be dragged along behind it.
I think that's the hag.
Not a hag, but some other terrible, terrible thing.
Oh, never mind. Okay. That is something.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, get me the fuck away from that thing.
Is he coming closer to us?
He's walking right towards you guys.
Get away from me.
Pull out good old bow and arrow.
If you'd like to go ahead and launch an attack, go for it.
Shall we? Ben? Yeah? Yeah.
If you want to, go for it. Roll.
I
Can
don't have range.
Can I
attack.
in?
It's all you.
Oh no, this is me rolling, pulling the bow back and asking everyone else as I roll.
I'm not
Uh,
sure. Like, can I
obviously-
insight check it and see if like it's is it looking at us?
Make an insight check.
Oh. That's a 5.
I want to
5?
insight check if it's coming to hurt. Negative intense.
You can go ahead and make
18
an
to
insight
hit.
check as well.
17 and 18 to hit.
19.
Okay.
19.
18 on your insight check. Darven, you don't pick up anything else other than it seems very lonely. 18 and 17 will both hit the creature, though.
Well, I guess we're doing this.
Yep. 15
All right.
and 20.
And 20 for damage, I assume?
Yep.
All right. You fire off these 2 arrows and you watch as they just hit the creature and stab into its bloated form, and it just continues to lumber forward. At this point, you see that there is just black, almost tar-like liquid just leaking from its empty socketed eyes.
Still want
Any
nothing.
change in intentions?
You don't notice any difference. It's still just moving towards you guys. But as you all stand there in awe, you watch as that dragging arm behind it suddenly launches forward. As it swings out violently, you watch as that spike shoots off towards whoever is at the front. I would assume that would be Darven.
Yeah.
With a 23.
Yeah.
You take 20 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
$18.
18. You feel as it almost sort of jabs in and tries to pull backwards on you, but you manage to actually take the small harpoon-like arm and pull it out of you in time before it returns back to the creature. And curiously enough, it was almost as if that thing that was dragging behind it extended.
Oh,
What
I
else are
wanted
you guys
to,
doing?
I wanted to grab it and chop it off.
I'm gonna try and climb up higher into the tree, slightly, and then I'm gonna motion for Sasha to come up as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt and also get into my reaction stance.
You know, for the sake of this, we will roll initiative. That way,
I was
everyone can
wondering
take
about that
things in
because I
order.
feel like there's a lot of things that are gonna happen.
Not 20, so 24.
Give me a minute.
Sorry.
All right, 20 plus.
24.
21.
Uh, 20 to 15.
15.
16.
18. Actually, wait, that was way higher. Sorry. 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Jesus. All
Sorry.
right. That should be everybody. Top of the round, Bonk. What are you doing?
Yeah, shoot some boys at it. Let's shoot some firebolts.
Wait,
All
is
right,
it
go
laser
ahead.
turn with bonks? Is that how that works?
That's a 15.
15 will miss.
Damn it, dude. You ever just roll a 3, but it's actually a 15? Me too. Does a 16 hit?
That will hit.
Thank God. 2, 4, 10. 16 plus 7 is 23. Yeah.
Okay, 23 points of damage. You blast out twice, and the second one that hits suddenly explodes across its form, and its sort of one claw gently rubs against its stomach before you watch as those eyes begin to pour even more of that blackish liquid out of them.
And then
Thade,
I'm gonna run back and get away. Because
all right, you begin to back up for sure. Thade, it is your go then.
Okay. How far away is it right now?
It's about 30 or so feet off.
Okay. I will shoot it twice more.
Go for it.
$17 and unnatural 20.
All right, both of those will hit.
8 damage on the first one.
Got it.
And 15 damage on the second.
And 15 on the second there. You fire out twice with your bow, and you watch as they both stab into the creature, but it continues to just meander on forwards. Vek'Lor, your go.
Can I get to it in a normal movement? I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
relative.
easily.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't like the look of him. I just want to walk up and just big boy punch him.
Go for it.
And yeah.
You run up forward, and go ahead.
I have a +5 to hit. It's just right.
It's a spellcasting attack.
Oh, it's a spellcasting attack. Then it's a +3, so 18.
18 will hit.
I need to get the butt. I guess it is.
20 d6 later.
No, it's 14d8. Cause goddamn. Uh, 50. Goddamn those low rolls.
You step forward, and with a punch, you watch as just this blast of energy explodes outwards as those tattoos on your hand light up. You watch as this creature suddenly gets punched up in the gut, but as you rear back, you watch as it just simply slumps forward, and the black continues to pour from its eyes. It almost seems unaffected by all of these attacks.
Huh.
Anything else from you, Vek'Lor?
Can I enter a battle of wills with it?
Sure. You blast out, and you watch as it passes through its head.
Oh.
There's no will or thing present for you to battle with.
Oh. Okay. Does that waste a usage? I don't know how that works.
That does.
Okay. I've never
But
had that happen.
as you stand there confused, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. Goddamn, 22.
Oh no, you don't take half. Never mind. You don't take any damage then. As you feel just this almost sorrowful mourning wail, not speak from the creature, but just gently pry into the edges of your mind. But you manage to brush off whatever effect that it had. Afterwards, you watch as it turns towards you and
Don't you dare smack me, you bitch.
shoots out with that arm
You bitch.
with a 12 to hit.
No way.
Oh, hey, by the way, did you roll for Lynn?
I did not roll for Lynn. Thank you for reminding me. And a 23 to hit on that one.
Oh. Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
God damn it, 14.
You take 26 points of piercing damage, and this harpoon slate pulls you in close, and you watch as this creature wraps its one arm now around you and just holds you up against its cold, wet body.
Sorry, you said 26?
26 points of piercing damage, and I need another
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
I'll just do the wisdom saving throw before I do damage. 16.
16. You succeed, which means you take 11 points of psychic damage as you just feel this mourning loneliness pour into your body.
Fantastic. Anyone want to help?
That will end the creature's turn. And Lynn, as I just rolled, has a high initiative. He's going to go after the creature does. Fantastic. On his turn, seeing that you're in danger, he's going to step forward towards you, Vek'Lor, and with his sweeping rain step, he is going to heal you for 11 points of health.
Woo.
Lynn, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Summon an elemental. And go give him a hug.
Why?
Just summon an elemental and have the elemental go give him a hug.
That seems like a really bad idea, I'll be
No,
honest.
it's great. It's a great idea.
I'll pass, and that will end his turn. Next up is Nina.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna start my turn by climbing up further into the tree to the point where I can hide after I make my attack.
All right.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a penetrating arrow with a barbed arrow. So that's a spell with a non-standard arrow. And that'll be a... Oh, that's not good. That's a 14 to hit.
14 to hit will unfortunately miss. As you climb upwards and shoot down, you watch as it just hits into the ground just beside the creature. You didn't want to really hit Vek'Lor, who is so close to it, so unfortunately you weren't able to get it.
And... Yes.
I believe you have a second attack, correct?
Yeah. I'm going to try and land a barbed arrow in it again. So get that nice little hit on it. Oh, this is a better shot. Oh, 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. And that'll deal a nice healthy 2d8, that's 4 plus 6, 10, that's 14, that's 15 damage. And on its turn, it'll take 1d6 of bleed damage.
All right. You shoot out with another arrow. This one lands up into its shoulder and begins to cause it to bleed, but not blood, but rather more of this black liquid that is now beginning to pour on top of Vek'Lor as well.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Darven,
Vek'Lor.
it is your
Can I
go.
motion for Sasha to climb the tree?
Sure. Sasha
Yeah.
begins to climb the tree after you as well.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
Oh.
And after I shot my arrow, I would use like the last foot or whatever of my movement to get into cover if I can.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Divine Aura. First of all, and then I'm going to move up forward. And then I wanna is the hand that kind of went like all super extendo on the ground?
No, it's currently stabbed
it's-
into Vek'Lor.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is when I move forward, I want to Great Weapon Master the thin looking area that's connecting the hand and the arm. It's kind of like whack.
Sure.
Yeah.
You will have to roll the hit for that.
Unnatural 20.
That will hit. Bleeds can stack, yes.
Oh, sweet.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage?
24.
I was gonna say, 4 is way too low. 24. Perfect. You go ahead and step forward and slashing down on this thin part of the arm, you watch as it cleaves straight through it. But there's this odd moment where you watch as the thin part connects once more to the creature, and then another harpoon arm just gently sloughs off from that hole where it once was.
Wait,
So now it has 3.
Oh, no. Okay.
Anything
Okay.
else from you?
I would like to enter my reactionary stance.
All right. Top of the round, Bonk, your go.
Is there a tree by me that I can quickly get behind?
Definitely.
Without using too much. Okay, I want to do that.
Undoubtedly.
Turn into something big and cuddly. Yeah, I guess a bear works.
Sure.
And then I'll go up and give him a bear hug.
Bonk, you turn to a large bear, and as you step forward and hug into both Vek'Lor and this creature, you watch as it suddenly rears its head back, and in a gasping mouth, dissipates into shadow.
Funny.
Gone entirely.
Is the goo off of me then?
It is, yeah. You are
Thank
clean.
You're welcome.
Well, Vek'Lor,
Can
you
you
just
stop,
wanted
can you stop hugging me then?
No.
Let go of me.
No, I won't.
I'm gonna heal people up with Effentine Bolt. So I
That
think
would
it's
be greatly appreciated.
just me and Vek'Lor, I think.
Give your own heals.
Darven, you go to heal and you find that something stops you. There's no power. And Bonk, as you look over, you find that the dark fae is stopping him. It's actually in between his hand and the person he's trying to heal.
Can I try and be like, nah, fam, let's be cool about this.
You try and endear yourself to the fae, but it's not listening to you.
Can I just see if I can do regular fire?
Fire itself appears just normally.
Huh. And then I would like to try to do a healing bolt just to nothing.
It blasts off into nothing.
But as soon as I turn to someone else, does it not work?
That's when it stops working.
What about like a regular little piece of fire?
You blast out a little piece of fire and it still burns.
Yeah, sorry, Darwin. Dark fae aren't about that life.
Dark fae, you say, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah, I still haven't learned how to be chill with them.
Try sulking a bit more. I don't know.
I already tried that.
Brooding? Glaring.
I'm not very good at those.
Yeah, just copy me.
I mean, yeah. All right.
Is the Fae just like constantly on my hands?
No, just when you try to heal somebody.
Okay, so I'd like to try to continuously heal Vek'Lor while also trying to sense the Fae that is on my hand. That's like, I'm trying to sense what's stopping me.
Darven, you don't know. It's just some invisible force that stops it.
Yeah, so I
All
can't
right.
even like try to sense it.
You can't. It's not possible.
I'm tired. Go to sleep. Good night.
That was frightening, to say the least. Good on you for waking us up, Darvin.
Good night.
Can someone else take? Yeah. I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the night. Was I on the last? Or
I'll
was it-
take a watch from here.
I need to find my arrows, and then I'll go to bed.
That's a good point, Joe. If there are any arrows in him when did they just fall?
Yeah, the arrows just come out of him without issue.
So they're all sticking into Vek'Lor's shoulders.
Don't worry, Vek'Lor. You can heal yourself. Don't be blech about it.
Does it also affect it when I'm trying to heal myself?
Yes, it does.
Can I stab myself and see if I heal?
Oh god.
You heal just fine.
Okay. Good to know. Also, can I start working on like a sword dance wherein I practice my swings and I cut myself?
That's an interesting suggestion. If you'd like to do that on your watch, go ahead and make your perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Or so I can get both arrows back?
It
Yes.
doesn't even matter. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Funny.
You spend all of your time focusing on just playing around with your sword. But eventually
Swords,
everyone
I do
begins
not
to awake.
neglect them.
Everyone begins to awake around you. Rest having finished.
Do
Healing
we
still
heal
whack?
from the rest, or is that
Yep, you gain all the benefits of the rest as per normal.
okay?
Is my healing still whack?
You still find that you cannot heal.
Is there perhaps a trail of Dark Fae, or are they just kind of around?
They are just very present.
Okay. All right, onwards.
All right.
Yeah,
you
I'm just
guys
gonna go back to
continue
the
onwards.
tune in my head and making that dancing flame to the how it goes.
Are you making a dancing flame lady?
No,
You
And
guys
how
continue
did
onwards.
my raft did not turn out well, right?
It did not turn out well at all. So you guys continue walking forward, finding your way through this dimly lit, sort of swampy area, lit by only these interesting trees all around you. Eventually, you find your way in and around, following what appears to be the main sort of pathway that this water takes. As up ahead of you, you guys begin to spot a much larger tree. This one is gnarled and twisted and just generally very terrible looking. But at its base, sort of in and amongst the roots, appears to be sort of this golden light that is gently flowing out from the inside of a small hut wrapped in and around the base of this tree. You can see it's sort of twisted and broken sideways. And silhouetted in the window of this is a large humanoid form with this almost wet-like hair that is just long around its body, and these two sort of glowing yellow eyes staring out
No
at
picture.
all of you.
Can I wave?
Are you really gonna do this to us? We have to wait 2 weeks.
I wave.
We end with Thade waving.
Classic.